Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Red skins.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny. I did not know that.
Dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
And I gotta say, he has balls. This man has balls. He's laying them out there for us to see.
That's like it sounds like our first date kit.
Ever shared a lustful evening with a Muslim woman?
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
Person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there?
This is a great mix,
Welcome everybody to the Kevin Holly Show. We are live. It is episode 76. What is today's date? I believe it's July 4th, 1776 tonight.
Bullshit, it's December.
I think it's January 25th.
Jay sounds like a sleeping bear. No wonder he thinks it's December.
We got a great show in store for you guys tonight. Thank you for joining us. In front of me, I'd love to introduce my cast. Of course, I'm your host, Kevin Holly, and directly in front of me, with the beautiful Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, my main man, our executive producer, reproductive agent, Mr. Jaybird. What's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Great to have you back in the studio. You had a little bit of time off there. Hope everything is well. Welcome, dude. And to his left, caddy corner, like always. Diagonally for me, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Pops in the house tonight. What's up, Pops?
Oh, good to be back. Missed two shows. I learned that the parable my Jewish great-grandfather used to say is true. You know, you sometimes when you feel important, sometimes when your ego is in bloom, sometimes when you think that you're leaving, but leave an unfillable hole. Take a bucket, fill it with water, stuff your hand in it up to your wrist, pull it out, and the hole that's remaining is a measure of how you'll be missed.
Okay. I missed you last week. I did see you during the Packers game, Pops, remember?
I'm talking about the podcast.
I know.
I wasn't missed.
Yes, you were. Are you kidding me?
There were two people that called in. One said, I really missed the intelligence you put to the organization, to the show.
Yes, that was missed.
And the other guy said, boy, was I glad that I didn't have to listen to the stupidity you throw on that show.
What?
So I guess I'm batting 500, and that ain't too bad for an old 83-year-old man.
That's pretty good, Pops. Batting 500 is not bad at all, man. We did miss you. You know who else missed you? It's the gentleman to my right, Homeless Chuck. But he misses everybody because he's homeless.
Good evening. I'm going to start it out right. There we go.
Is that champagne? What the hell was that?
No, that is a natural light ice beer.
That is a Miller Lite. Can you read?
It's a Miller Lite.
How many have you had, bro?
I've had a many. You want to be next?
It is your pet name for me. Welcome to the program, Homeless Chuck. Oh, we got a full crew here. What?
My name?
I'm sorry, the artist, the on-air broadcast personality formerly known as Homeless Chuck.
There you go.
Right?
Thank you.
The
No, you keep
That's
making
close.
fun of my speech impediment. That's why we went with previously known as Homeless Chuck, because I can say it at least, you fucktard.
His new handle is Sir Charles the Lonely One.
I like that a lot. I do. I like that. That's great.
Just call me the guy that has sex with a sock.
Well, who doesn't have sex with a sock?
I don't.
It's a what?
Never
Pops,
did, never will.
Do you use a white sock or a black sock?
Oh, White Sox Lives Matter. Hey, did you see my posting the other day about right angles lives matter?
I did see that.
Hashtag longitude and longitude.
You took like a sideways picture of your house, but still everything at a right angle. Very weird, man. That was your house, right?
Yes, it was. I'm just wondering how bright people are out there to figure out the image.
What are you doing? Pornographic pictures of your house now?
I found a hole that I find rather attractive in a wall.
It's a glory hole. Yeah. You have a glory hole?
I don't think his name is Glory. No.
Okay.
It's old. It's more like Sylvia or
it's old.
Estelle.
Estelle.
I have an old house, so the whole name is probably barely old. You know, I'm going back to the 20s. I'm going to call it Estelle.
Well, all right, Estelle, giddy up.
Giddy up.
Oh. So,
giggity.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our program, and please join us in the chat room. If you're listening on Spreaker, don't forget there is a chat room available, and I want to welcome the elite.
Why don't you? I was going to say announce our guests here.
Yeah. Well, we do have guests in the studio, and Pops, slow down there, Pops. Okay, Turbo? I'll get to it.
Jay, what kind of meds you give Pops tonight? Did you double down on the blood pressure meds?
I don't know, man. I like when Pops is on fire. When Pops is on point, our show is always good, so that's going to be...
I put nitrous in his air tank tonight, so... that little sniffling
you hear. A little helium and a little N2O. A little laughing gas,
he's
a little
sucking,
helium.
Lorri, if I get vulgar tonight, will you forgive me? You see what I got to put up with all the time?
Lorri B in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's give everybody here. Let's give Lorri B the clap.
Oh yeah. Lorri B in the house.
She's the only one that caught on to that. She said no, and Kevin's over here just clapping.
She tells me no all the time, but it's usually like, no, please, no.
No, come on. Think about what I said. I said, everybody here, let's give Lorri B the clap.
Yeah, I know. We say the clap all the time on the show.
Oh, okay.
What are you, new?
No, I'm not.
And also, we've also got a special friend and guest in the studio with us tonight. That would be Private Pat Shit Crazy, the official Kevin Holly Show Uber driver. Welcome to the show, Patrick, Private Pat, the 40-year-old private. What's up, Pat? Let's give Pat the clap.
Making a face. I'm sorry I gave you that name, man. He's not happy with that name.
Pat will be joining us throughout the show intermittently. Is that a word, intermittently? Do I say that right, Chuck?
No, it beats the hell out of my formally. I still can't fucking say it, man.
In the chat room, ladies and gentlemen, our elite listeners, we've got from Vape and Chill Periscope show, Chris Glick in the chat room. Just Glick it. Don't Google it. Glick it.
Glick it.
What's up, Glick? We've also got Kathy, the truck driver, in our chat room. She says hi, Lorri, and she clapped. And Vape and Chill, yeah. Glick says hi, Lorri.
She's a truck driver. She's had to clap before.
Holy shit.
You don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Watch your P's and Q's with her, dude. We got Jaybird in the studio.
I'm sure she's throwing back a few pints and cords.
Definitely check us out in the chat room. Also, I want to throw out the phone number. The hotline tonight is 727-237-6010. Call on the show. We're taking live calls. We don't have any guests except for the ones in studio tonight. So the phone lines will be open throughout the entire night. No phone screeners tonight. We're going to go just straight live on the air. So definitely call in. Just to touch on a few things that we're going to talk about tonight.
Kathy did tell Chuck, fuck you on... I think that fuck you was directed towards Chuck.
That's the best message he's heard all day.
The funniest thing,
it's the closest he's been
my
to...
catalog of girls that I've known, Kathy's and Cassandra's and Catherine's, and I didn't like any of them.
Well, you don't like girls, so I mean.
No, I'm kidding. No, seriously. No, Kathy is probably. She still speaks to my heart. That's my college girlfriend.
Hey,
was that Kathy with a K or a C?
It was more like a C for cunnilingus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Chuck, the shirt that you're wearing, that purple button down that you got there, is that the shirt that I gave you a while back?
No, I finally
that was a silver
realized,
shirt.
That if I go to the Salvation Army on Mondays they think I'm 55 years old because it's 55. I swear to God, this is a true story. And if I go on Wednesdays, it's 50% off on clothing. And I've actually loaded up lately. I went and got a bunch of shoes and a bunch of dress shirts. And I'm spending pennies on the dollar. You know, some people call it foolish. And I did the same thing years and years ago in the 90s. When I was actually kind of making some money and I had to dress appropriately for the day job, I went and shopped, and it cost me a goddamn freaking fortune. Nowadays, I'm just buying the clothes of my old buddies that OD'd, and now the clothes are right in
They're really
Salvation
cheap now.
Army.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's full circle, Chuck, huh?
Well, it's like Pat says, the best benefit of being gay is you can double your wardrobe.
I apologize for Chuck's behavior tonight, Pat, in advance. You know,
Pat will have an opportunity to combat this.
I'm sure he will. He's a great speaker.
This dickalogue.
Okay. Whatever, you know. Can he spell? Because I know you can't.
I can't spell words of shit.
Well, that's a good thing because I did write down words for the pyramid game. We're going to play the pyramid game here.
Oh, my God. So you actually spelled them correctly?
I did, so you could all read them. I wrote down 4 sets of words, so all of you guys don't even have to bother, and I'll just sit it out. You guys can quiz each other. It'll be great. We'll do that later on in the show. Also, I want to talk a little bit about the heroin epidemic that's been going on in Massachusetts and Maryland as well. A good listener and friend of the show, Jason Merrill, sent me some links and some information and asked us if we would address the situation because we have a little bit more reach than he does, as far as his local community, Cumberland, Maryland. So we're going to touch on that later on in the show as well, which I think would be kind of cool. And also, I thought we would maybe do a little bit of, some sports, some news, a lot of stuff going on in football. And I was thinking maybe...
Hey, listen, this isn't a sports show.
Yeah.
It's a comedy show.
It's not a sports show. We don't need to talk about football this week.
Okay, all right. Don't be bitter.
Can we backtrack just one moment? I'm sorry. Kevin instructed us not to talk over each other tonight, and so therefore he's going to get a lot. Right, but
I don't want to hear anything about Washington Redskins.
Heroin is so much more prolific up north than it is down here, guys. You don't understand that everybody is done. Boston area, New York area. It's sold like pot on the streets. It was down in Lauderdale and whatnot. The parks up there, especially like Boston, your big cities. Maryland has just gotten an influx recently. I still have relatives in Maryland. They're getting hit hard. We're going to wrap it up, and we're going to let Kevin get back.
No, point at your microphone.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're, I don't know, podcast 101, right into the microphone. I'm going to be a dick tonight.
Kevin, why don't you tell us what you were going to tell us?
Oh, thank you, Pops. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm sure it'll be more interesting.
I don't really recall what it was I was going to say.
You said somebody sent you some stuff.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about one of our avid listeners. You remember we autographed a toaster for Jason Merrill back in the day. He wanted us to specifically messaged me and requested that we talk about the heroin epidemic, mostly in where Chuck was saying, like Boston, from what I understand, is a hub for heroin right now.
Oh.
And let's get into it right now. Let's talk about it right now. Let's start the show with the heroin epidemic. Why not? Right? Yeah. Now, from what I understand, Boston, Massachusetts, is sort of a hub for heroin right now. And ever since they stopped the pill mills, people have been going back to the cheaper form of the opiates with the heroin. And the way it's really affecting the larger cities up there and trickling down into the communities, the bedroom communities, the suburbs, and things like that. I just wanted to get everybody's take on it, and then I also just wanted to kind of, let people know that that there's people like us out there, thinking about it, talking about it, making people aware of it, that sort of thing. Chuck, you seem to be the most avid to speak about this right off the rip here.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, but because I have a point of reference. Kevin.
That's why I'm asking.
I certainly. My God, my understanding of the Boston area, this is going back when I was abusing certain other things, but I had a buddy or two that came from Boston area. They used to abuse another substance with me, and they moved out of that area to get away from that particular product, it was everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Sold for $5, $4, even a couple of bucks on the time. My understanding, even in the city parks up there are taking over. I got dear friends that used to play in a band called Bleeding Hearts, and they got great songs about where you guys are from, Jay.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, what's that one crazy? No,
Sarasota.
No. Yeah, there's a crazy park down in Sarasota. It's almost like the Sims Park down in St. Pete down there. For a while, it was just notorious for just $1 on the dime drugs, where you can go down and for $2 and $3, $5, you can attempt to get high, or maybe even get high. I really don't know, but I think that's part of the epidemic, Kevin, is
the affordability of it.
The affordability of it, and it's everywhere.
Now, let me ask you this, Chuck. How do you think it affects the local communities? Because that's what it's really all about,
Oh, but my God, I was suspecting you got people wandering around. Let's just say you own a storefront in front of these parks. You're selling either coffees or ice cones or whatever the case may be.
Ice cones?
Well, I'm saying ices. Or, I know it's up north. Okay, let's just say slices of pizza and a Sam Adams or something. You get a pizza joint out there. And I know, your patrons are a little spooked because, they're coming in with it's a quick sale. They're coming in with cash. They want to buy a slice and a beer. And next thing you know, Joe Blow's outside and he's willing to get high for freaking $5.
And it's scaring customers away. It's,
exactly.
All right, listen.
It's fucking with commerce. It really is.
Jaybird.
And the blight of it is, I think it's just because it's become so user-friendly or so affordable.
What do you think, Jaybird? I mean, you had a...
Well, I simply want to say, as a former drug addict who's been clean for 7 years...
Woohoo! 7, baby!
Over 7 years now. Very proud of it. Mm-hmm. If I could do heroin for $5, I'd probably go back to being a drug addict. Heroin was never $5. You were like, people are getting heroin for $4 and $5.
They're getting like these little brown, like little fucking hits.
What is that?
It almost looks like hash.
$4 or $5 is not getting you nothing in heroin, man.
They're getting like these little black little rolls that you're smoking on tinfoil. They get like a hit.
Man.
They get
like a hit.
That isn't even going to numb the tip of my penis, dude.
That's flakka, is what that is, man. Here, check out Jason Merrill's message.
Well, they said that's what introduced cocaine.
Hey, brother, how you been? I got a question for you. I have this. I know this dude from Cumberland, where I live, and he's got a video out addressing the heroin epidemic in my town. And I didn't know if you had a minute to take a look at it and maybe share, because you reach out to a lot of people that perhaps could give it some exposure.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jason Merrill, for that. And I think that's part of our job. I know we're trying to make people laugh a lot, but when we get a request like that, we have to address it, take a moment, you know what I mean?
If I can interject one more time, everybody sit in front of a laptop. Look up what is the average cost price per heroin sale on the streets, and let's say Baltimore. I bet you it's under $10. I bet you it's under $10, or 10 is probably the norm. What is the average street transaction heroin transaction?
Well, Kathy in the chat room says in Connecticut it's a year per bag that you get caught with. So a small amount, you get a whole year.
Right. But what's the smallest bag that you can pick up? Now, is this snortable or is it smokable, or what are we talking about even at this point? There's two forms of very street-worthy heroin right now. You have your snortable and you have your smokable.
Well, good thing I brought some that we can all sample right now.
It's crazy. The number one, when you Google it, the number one pick is this guy's house in Newport Richey, Florida. He's just down the road from us, dude. He's right off of Gulf Street. Really close. It's got his number. It's Tyrone.
All right, so in the chat room, we're getting a little buzz here. $10 a bag in Connecticut, both smokable and snortable and injectable.
Exactly.
A lot of people growing up here in South Carolina are either dead or locked up because of heroin. Now, I got a personal story.
Well, I'm glad we brought this up tonight.
Yeah,
man. Thank you.
I grew up in Schaumburg, Illinois, outside of Chicago, and one of my best friends that I used to play t-ball with, and we used to ride dirt bikes and all that good stuff, he had an older brother and a younger brother. He was the middle child, and time went by and I hadn't seen them for years. Last I knew, they were a happy family living in Schaumburg. Well, I was going through some stuff in the garage last year, the year before, whatever it was. So fast forward 15 years, 20 years, something like that. And I found a baseball bat that had his little brother's name on it from T-ball. So I was friends with him on Facebook still. So I messaged him and said, hey, listen, I found your little brother's baseball bat. Would you like me to ship it back up to you so you could have it? It's from like way back in the day. And he messaged me back and said, I don't think he needs it. He's dead. Yeah. And turns out his older brother and younger brother both died with a needle in their arms. One in a train station bathroom, and the other one found at like a friend's home after a party or something like that. So it hits home for everybody.
The country's a mess on narcotics that has gripped this country by the balls.
It's terrible. You know what I mean? It really is.
By the balls, man.
So listen, real quick, I'm going to go ahead
stimulants and or opiates.
Yeah, well, that's what it spawns from, Chuck. It's what I understand. I mean, I've never done any opiates. I've never done any pills or heroin or anything like that. I'm pretty much,
stimulants.
straight edge.
I'm an old stimulant guy, and I know there's maybe a member or two in the studio that was a stimulant guy, too. I was never knock out and wake up and see what happened. I was the guy that did it all and freaking ran around like a madman. I was the stimulant guy.
Okay, well, here, let's play a little homage to this gentleman that Jason was talking about that kind of brought all this up. It's a little bit of a rap song. I know we're not a lot of big rap fans in here, but I'm going to play a few minutes or a few seconds of it. And I think it's going to be self-explanatory, so I'm not going to plug it because I think he plugs himself here. But let's just play it for a second here to give you an idea what people are actually rapping about in Cumberland, Maryland right now. It's called Needle Fetish.
You should check out geographically where Cumberland is.
Thrilla Thrills is this rapper's name up there.
Welcome to Humboldt, Maryland. Population 20,000 some and dying.
20,000 and some are dying. What a great lyric.
Welcome to my city.
Oh my God, it's very church.
Here, you guys can watch it. I got it right here. I'll hold it up for you. You can see what the city looks like and all that. Can you guys see that?
I don't need to see it again.
What the hell happened? I stopped it somehow. Hold on.
DJ Swift on the
What did I do?
Have you seen what heroin's done down here lately?
Oh, it's pretty bad, man. Yeah. I mean, look outside the window. I was telling Lorri B, like, you look outside of our window, and you hear us talking about, like, the streetwalkers out there. We're not joking around. They're really out there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We say it as fluff. I think Kevin told me one of the saddest stories I've ever heard in my life.
Way to bring it down, Chuck. All right.
No, Kevin, let me refresh your memory. You were driving for an organization. You saw this girl that was trying to entertain services on the side of the road. She misconstrued somebody pulling into a Pickwick to actually probably get a refreshment and or a beverage. It's sweltering hot here in Florida. She picks up her pace to actually engage in this vehicle and then realizes it's not what she wants. And to me, that's the saddest story I've ever probably heard in my life. This woman takes off jogging in August to go up and forgive my Lorri B. Put head muffs on right now.
She wasn't jogging, Chuck. She was definitely not jogging.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying. Picking up the pace to be able to suck some sweaty cock for fucking money.
Pretty much. And I had a customer.
And then she was disappointed in the fact that it didn't go through. You saw her disappointment.
Yeah, it was weird because we were driving up 19 here in Hudson, Florida. And I was in the courtesy vehicle for the car dealership that I was working for. And I pulled into a gas station to cut through to get to the body shop. The guy behind me was driving the car that needed the body work. And when we pulled over to drop that car off for service, she stopped and turned around and thought we were pulling over for her to get in. And she started doubling back. That's when she started jogging, Chuck. She started hurrying up to get to us. Right. And we had to tell her, like, no, not at all. And there's a little bit more to that story, but, it was pretty much how it went down. This poor woman was, looking for any avenue that she could.
The point I was trying to make, Kevin, is she was actually disappointed.
Yeah, she was sad that it wasn't us. She gave us that look like, oh.
She was disappointed that she could not service you.
Yeah, well, most chicks are when I tell them no. I mean, that's the kind of guy I am. You know what I mean? What?
Yeah, but no dude has ever been denied.
Wow.
Come on, tell us the truth now.
She was running away, is what Kathy says in the chat.
I can just hear Kevin.
The Kevin Prince money at home,
I can just hear Kevin.
Fake money.
I can just hear Kevin.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I interrupted.
Let Pop Stock. Yeah.
Well, $100? Sure. $50? Sure. $25? Sure. $10? What the hell do you think I am? I know what you are. I'm just trying to determine what it's going to cost me.
That's not how I roll, Pops. I've got a 3-foot rule with strange hookers. So just how it is, man.
That's about as far as your taser shoots, right?
That's about as far as my reach with the chloroform.
Chloroform.
Yeah, that's how much duct tape I got left on my roll. 3 feet. Anyway, all right. So let's move on. Heroin sucks, and hopefully anybody out there.
I've been listening all day about how we're going to build a wall and we're going to hire 5,000 new patrol guards and triple the IIS agents, and we're going to eliminate all the drug trafficking all over through the country because our president-elect saw millions of people out there whose kids had been killed. And
America.
You know, the next way that they're going to be bringing drugs into this country, Pops, is drones. Drones are going to be the way that majority of the drugs, even in the neighborhoods nowadays.
Yeah, bullshit.
Even in the neighborhoods, I can order an ounce of fucking
They're gonna
crack
get shot
from
down.
the hood.
Well, hold on.
Let's land on my roof.
Let's ask our resident Uber driver, Pat. What do you think about drones delivering drugs to people in their neighborhoods? Is that stealing business from you, or?
I'm thinking it's going to be the next Amazon quest.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that's really something that's going to happen, Chuck. I mean, you think about it.
People off the street too.
Well,
how can you control it?
You simply throw up an RF signal that makes all the drones fall out of the sky. I don't know. I mean, paintball gun.
That's against my rights.
I'm
in the backyard having fun with my little drone, chasing around some little scouts that I brought home from a jamboree.
Scouts or brownies, dude? What are we talking about here, Chuck?
You don't have no rights.
Hey, Jaybird, do you know why that Beyonce song is always to the left, to the left? To the left, to the left. You ever heard that song?
No.
Everything you own in a box to the left.
Because rights rhymes with white?
No, because women don't have any rights. Oh, just kidding. I'm joking. Jokes. Those are jokes, Lorri B. Jokes.
I just looked over at Lorri real quick.
I glanced at Lorri, too, but she's all under her phone.
Yeah, you know? Lorri does not have a vagina hat on her head right now.
Exactly. And Kevin was telling me the other day, when you guys did that road trip, the only thing that would have made it better if you were left-handed.
Mm-hmm. Jay, if you were
not left-handed, Lorri?
No, I'm a right-handed person.
You're right-handed, so
then
do you
Kevin,
drive?
Next time you go on a road trip, let her drive.
Yeah, just let her drive.
Well, I'm going to let a woman drive? I mean, come on. Jokes again. I'm joking. Come on, it's a comedy show. Jesus, lighten up.
She's right-handed. You should definitely let her drive.
Did you ever see that ketchup commercial for Heinz, I think it was? Where the guy's trying to get his girlfriend to give her a blowjob. They're like teenagers.
What kind? What broadcast station are you looking at?
And she's like, I don't know. How's it done? And he's like, it's like if you were to use a ketchup bottle, you're getting the ketchup out of it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
she says, okay. So next thing you know, you see the girl and the guy, and she's going...
Yeah, right. His eyes are blood red. He's just, stop! Jesus, man.
I think that was a German commercial. Or something like that.
Either that or Florida, right?
Du sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Oh my God! So, yeah, we got a lot going on, man. All of our social media is blowing up. Thank you.
Because of the heroin topic. Because everybody knows somebody that either pills and or heroin and or opiates has affected. It's fucking epidemic, man.
Yeah, I agree. Let's move on, Chuck. Let's move on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. Let's do a little Today in History, shall we? I mean, we do have a little bit of a format here.
Sure.
All right. Jaybird, I know that you're waiting for it, and there's no way we could do this without dipping into this.
We're doing sports?
No, dude.
Oh.
It's time for the Kevin Holly Show News.
Oh, yeah.
The news. Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Kevin Holly, where you'll hear more about news, a little bit more information about what's in the news and what's new with the news on the Kevin Howley Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a little bit of news here real quick. We'll start it off with Today in History, and I don't know if you remember this. Pops might remember this. In 1915 today, Alexander Graham Bell in New York and Thomas Watson in San Francisco made a record telephone transmission. Anybody remember that? It was indeed phone sex. The first people to ever have phone sex, Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Watson. Moving on.
I think Pops has something to say about somebody that's probably near and dear to his heart.
Oh, is that right?
Who happened to pass away today.
Oh, I believe that somebody did pass away today. Very famous.
Mary Tyler Moore. Yeah.
That's right, yes.
No way.
80 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
the flying nun is gone?
What?
Was she not the flying nun?
No, that was Sally Fields.
Yeah, that was Sally Fields. Yeah,
Yes.
Sally Fields was the flying.
She was
Mary
that
Tyler
girl.
Moore was... She was a Dick Van Dyke show.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
And Sally Fields, or Mary Tyler Moore, she had her own show, and then she was the Grant. She was she was nominated for an Academy Award for a movie too. Cheevers, I don't remember.
Pops,
she never did marry though, correct?
She's married twice.
Oh, never mind.
She's married
Would you
right
have
now.
banged her, Pops?
Have you banged her?
Never had the opportunity.
But you would have, wouldn't you have?
Well, and in a day, yeah, sure.
With all that
Back in the
hairspray?
day?
What?
With all that hairspray? That fucking hair?
Really, Jay? Chuck?
I never had that much hair.
You gonna turn down a woman because of hairspray?
It's just going to look evident when she leaves your house.
Another interesting thing happened 55 years ago today.
What's that?
In 1961, there was a first time ever presidential thing confronting the population by the President of the United States. 65 million people heard it. And in 61 years, 1961 it was, 55 years ago, do you know who the president was?
I do.
Who?
No, it's Kevin's show. It's his turn.
Okay, who was the president?
How many years ago? 60?
No, 55 years ago. 61 was the president.
I would say JFK.
Absolutely.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Look at the big brain on Kevin. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah! Thank you.
Order up.
You know what else happened in 1984? A certain president endorsed the development of the first U.S. permanently manned space station. Do you know who that president was?
I do as well.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Reagan.
Chuck with the big brain. All right. Anyway, so
this is
fun.
This
huh?
is boring.
Let's go back to Mary Tyler Moore really quick.
Yeah.
She did die today at age 80. You may not know.
She was gay.
She was the first major role. Her first major role, rather, was the Dick Van Dyke Show, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how many Emmy Awards that she won?
7.
A bunch of them.
7. Chuck with the big brain. Holy crap.
That was such a lucky guess. You had no freaking clue.
I had no clue.
You just spit a number
I'm just
out.
thinking the guy fell over the...
I just want to make it clear that Chuck does not have a big brain. He's got a big freaking head, but not a big brain, all right?
And I never put it all the way in either.
That dome does not constitute a big brain. Just because he has a little moon that orbits around that big freaking head.
And occasionally the tides change.
Does not mean he was smart.
Can I be honest with you, gentlemen? I really thought Mary Tyler Moore was gay because I thought she never married, and all the stuff I always saw her do was so gay oriented, and her stuff in the 80s and 90s. I really thought.
That was a video you saw on Pornhub, dude.
Check this out.
That's why that sunk in your head, dude. Mary Tyler Moore goes Dyke. That's had nothing to do with the Van Dyke Show.
No, I swear. Do all her contributions and everything
Dyke.
else that she
It's
did.
a great name.
I really did. I really thought she was
She was
just like
very,
a
very
Jodie
versatile,
Foster
really.
banging the house mom.
Yeah, it's just all the years of
her age was the 70s. That's
being on video.
Okay, Kevin's got it on timer. I'm shutting up.
I'm sorry, no, it's just a bomb. I'm just kidding. So check it out, though. The Mary Tyler Moore Show. It went from 1970 to 1977.
It was formerly on the Van Dyke Show.
But guess how many Emmys the series actually got?
13.
Double it, dude.
26? Really?
Actually, 29. That record.
What the fuck math do you do?
Guess what show broke that record? 29 Emmys for the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Oh, no.
Good answer, Pops, but not right.
No.
Not MASH.
The other guys, what's his name? To the Moon, Alice.
Nope, not the Honey
Oh,
Hunters.
no, the Brady Bunch.
Not the Brady Bunch.
No, the guys
We're
with the
talking Emmys.
slippers. The Brothers show where they did the doop with the slippers.
Another gay porn Chuck watched. No.
No, it was called...
So Pop says MASH. Jaybird, do you have a guess? What show on TV
What year?
won more than 29 Emmys that knocked the Mary Tyler Moore Show
What year?
off?
Oh, that's fucking easy, man. That's The Simpsons, dude.
No.
No.
What year? What year?
I'm looking back at it here.
29 Emmys?
It's a recent show.
A bunch of years.
What year?
What do you mean? They didn't win them in 1 year, Chuck.
In 2002, this particular show finally won more than 29 Emmys and
MASH.
Not MASH. Pop's already asked
Hazel.
MASH. What? No.
Remember Hazel to me?
Private Pat, you got a guess? He says no.
The brothers, they used to do the intro.
Lorri?
What?
Gilligan's Island.
What?
What show knocked the Mary Tyler Moore Show off of her
Dick Van Dyke Show.
of 29 Emmys?
Carol Burnett?
No,
Ooh,
2002,
good
man.
guess.
2002. Come on.
2002.
And I'll give you a hint. Think of Cheers.
Married with Children?
No, that was a great show, though.
Welcome,
Love that
Cotter.
show.
Private Pat with the win right there. Give that man a prize.
What was
Frasier is the
Frasier?
show. Frasier won more than 29 Emmys. How about that?
No way.
I don't know why that show was so popular, man.
Toss salads and your green.
I just don't get it, man. I mean, I know Frasier, he was a great actor. Cheers was freaking awesome. How did he win that many Emmys, though? Did that many people watch
Cocaine.
Frasier?
You know how many times that guy got arrested for cocaine? Man,
I don't know. Look it up.
Jay, our reproduction agent. Look up. How many times did Kelsey
Just
Grammer
click
get
it.
caught with cocaine?
Kathy says Big Bang Theory. And Vapor Chill said Friends. CSI.
Friends was a good guess. All right, what am I looking up?
How many times was Kelsey Grammer arrested with
Frasier.
cocaine?
And by the way, Kathy in the chat room, I don't think that Mary Tyler Moore actually blew Mr. Grant. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I think you're wrong about that. It's possible, though. Are you a sailor or a truck driver? I don't know.
Well, it all depends. If you go down in a sub, you come up with a couple.
Okay. Speaking of going down, the Chilean miners just recently celebrated the anniversary of being rescued. Remember that when the Chilean miners went down the shaft, didn't come back up till Christmas? Reminds me of an ex-girlfriend I had in high school. What?
How about the poor Italians that get to go away?
That's all right, Larry. Hey, Chuck.
How about the Italians that went away for a ski vacation in a gorgeous place in Italy? They're in a wonderful hotel.
That wasn't
An
Italy.
avalanche takes out the whole freaking hotel.
That was a plane crash, and that was in Chile.
No, it just happened recently.
Oh, did it?
No, a whole avalanche took out a whole ski resort hotel in Italy. And they're finding survivors that have made like igloos and are like burning like people's body fat to make. It's getting creepy, man.
Well, what would you do? You know, I mean.
Well, as of 1990, Kelsey Grammer had been arrested in 2 cases. 2 judges actually took action Thursday against. This is like May 11, 1990. So against actor Kelsey Grammer, who plays psychiatrist Frasier Crane on the Cheers TV show, in 2 cases. He was released on both charges.
All right,
hold on.
He's only got popped with blow twice.
Hold on, hello.
As of 1990.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Kevin?
Is who? What?
Kevin?
Yes, you're speaking to Kevin. How can I help you?
Do you have the coffee table still?
Yes, I do still have the coffee table for sale. Would you like to come by and buy it?
Yes, I'm interested.
Okay.
What about Saturday?
Saturday would be fantastic. Would you like to call me maybe Friday night?
No
firm it up?
problem.
Okay.
No problem.
I'll talk to you then.
Hey, wait. See if she's interested in my love seat.
Oh, we also have a love seat for sale. Would you like... Oh, she hung up.
I got a 6 swing that's barely been used, man. I mean, barely used.
All right, we'll talk to her on Friday night. Cool. Lori, where are you going? Oh, who? Who the fuck is Anthony? I'm just kidding.
The other guy.
She gave me the finger. She
Did
gave
you
all of
ask
us
for
the
it this
finger.
time, or did she just shove it in?
Dude, Lori just walked backwards out of the studio, giving us the double birds, man.
Kevin says this as if he's never asked for the finger before. He's like, "Oh, she just gave me the finger again."
Maybe she's feeling like we aren't ignoring her, huh? Because we have been.
You know what Lorri B's favorite song is? I'm in
yes.
Kevin.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Anyway, that's funny. I completely forgot where we were going. The first hour is always fun. I'll tell you what. We're doing news. Let's do a little strange news real quick here. Let's see what we got here. How about this one, Jaybird? A woman was nearly carjacked after stopping for a dummy in the road. Now, how does that happen? Seriously. I mean...
Well, Pat picked me up today.
Somebody that needed a ride threw a dummy in the road, and when she came out to see what it was, they tried to carjack her. That's how it happened.
Up north, we used to pick huge snowballs in the middle of the road, and when people would stop, we would pummel them with snowballs.
Who's we?
You were there.
No, I wasn't.
In Newport, North Carolina, a sheriff's office says a woman narrowly escaped being carjacked after spotting what she thought was a child sitting in the middle of the road in the dark of night. It turned out to be a dummy, dressed in children's clothing. And as the woman slowed her car, two men wearing dark hoodies approached and pulled on her door handles. She sped away and called for help as the suspects fled. According to the sheriff's office in Carteret County, North Carolina, Major Jason Wank. I love names like that. Jason Wank. Jason Wank says authorities destroyed the dummy later Sunday, just in case. He's asking for help finding those responsible. Now, how do you guys think he actually destroyed the dummy?
I have a comment. May I share?
Sure. Actually, Jaybird, please, because Chuck's hogging the microphone.
I don't think they stopped it. I don't.
You don't think they it says they destroyed it.
No, they didn't.
What do you think they did with it?
Hey,
Stole it and
is
kept
Lorri
it.
B taken off?
No, she made a phone call. She had to go make a phone call.
My turn?
Yes, Chuck.
Actually, I got to take a break too for a little bit. I'm
actually I'm actually celebratory because evidently our educational system is working in our northern cities, and our youth are actually getting a little bit more educated, and they're trying to create a little more creative crime.
You would know about the youth. What would Chuck do? Would Chuck rape that dummy? What?
No. What I'm just trying to say is the thugs are finally getting a little bit more educated.
All right, how about this story? Real quick, Jaybird, I want you to chime in on this one, okay? This is a fact check. A man was not hurt trying to show off a scuba bong. You heard that right, folks. A scuba bong. In Boston, Massachusetts, a story shared on social media that claims a Boston man lost his testicles in an explosion while trying to fill a scuba tank with marijuana smoke is false. The story shared by the Boston Leader website describes an incident on September 15th in which a 27-year-old man was demonstrating a scuba bong for his friends when it exploded. Boston police say that no such incidents were reported on that day. An image accompanying the story of the supposed victim being taken into an ambulance by emergency personnel is from a 2010 Boston Globe article about an unrelated incident. I don't know, man. The website's named That's Legit.
You can't do that. Kevin, you're a diver, are you not?
I'm a muff diver, yeah.
Pops.
Jay, you're a diver, correct?
Well, Pops is the only one that's here on oxygen.
He's got a tank right here in the studio.
He does have a tank.
I'm certified for like 220.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Do you ever put bong hits in it?
No, it's nitrogen and a very low grade of oxygen.
Compressed
once you go down that level. You really can't compress smoke because smoke becomes oily, and that would actually kind of almost explode the tank.
Pops, could we do some experiments in one of your oxygen tanks?
What do you want to do?
We want to try and just put something different into it. Could we try and refill your oxygen tank? Either with helium or nitrous or something.
Grab one, man.
Pops is playing bartender right now.
Nitrogen would probably be the See, most people think what we breathe is mostly oxygen, which is actually incorrect. Kevin, somebody looked this up. I believe mostly what we breathe is like 85% nitrogen and only like 15% oxygen in our ambient environments. Nitrogen is maybe what he really needs more.
Kathy called it earlier, said freaking Pops was smoking a bong.
Oxybong, she says in the chat room.
Oxybong.
Okay, Glick, have Glick give me the breakdown on the chemical compositions of the ambient air that we breathe.
Jay.
Dude, he's a vapor. He's not a freaking mad scientist
Vapist.
out here.
Ask Kathy if she knows the difference between a pygmy village and a woman's track team.
I think you just did, Pops.
I think she heard you, Pops.
Ask her, does she know?
Kathy,
none of them play lacrosse.
What is the difference between a pygmy village and a
woman's track team?
Kathy, do you know the answer? What is the difference between a woman's track team and a pygmy village?
I would say the track is shorter.
Yeah. Oh, is she showing you pictures of Kevin naked over there?
Yeah, you want to buy one?
She doesn't know.
I know the answer, Pops.
So wait, I know you do. I don't want you to tell it. See if Glick knows the answer.
Please.
Kathy says, hold on. She's computing.
She's Googling it right now.
Wait a minute. No. Don't tell me Kathy is somebody subjected to having sex with Glick.
No.
Oh, okay.
She says pygmies have boners. I'm going to have to say wrong answer. Pops, enlighten us, please. What is the difference between a woman's track team and a pygmy village?
Well, the one are a bunch of cunning runts.
Okay, can I do it again?
Hey, hey, Pops. 3 baby seals were walking down the sidewalk, right?
How many?
3 baby seals walking down the street.
3?
3 baby seals walking down the street.
Did you say 3?
Yes, sir. 3. 3, yes. Trace.
Yeah, he said 3 like 3 times.
Yes.
One for your pee-pee and one for each of you little hanging guys.
So 3 baby seals are walking down the street, right? 2 of them walked into a club. The third one lived. Thank you. Get it? Because
I'll explain it to you later, Dad.
The club baby seals. And,
you know what my favorite joke in the whole time world is, Pops?
Your face in the mirror?
Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
It was dead.
It was dead. It was so dead.
Hey, listen, as
that's about as cool as why did they bury the Indian on the hill?
Why?
Because he was dead.
That's evil.
So we've already just in this last minute here.
This guy was in bed.
We've always insulted everybody.
This guy was
insulted PETA.
This guy was in bed with this wild woman, and all of a sudden there's a beat on the door. She said, "Oh my God, that's my husband. He's been out drinking. You better jump out the window." He says, "But honey, this is the 13th floor." She says, "This is no time to be superstitious. Jump."
That's a good one, Pops. That's good shit.
All right, I'm going to relinquish my seat here shortly.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, we're going to take a break. And I think I've been warming it up for whose butt do you think looks more like mine, Kevin? Whose butt do you want next to me?
Next to
I
you.
think we should do a touch and feel episode, like blindfold us.
Blindfold Pat.
Blindfold us.
Okay, now first
and
everybody touches my ass.
And then
you
Lorri
see-
B's ass and see if we can tell whose ass is
right,
whose.
Exactly.
I think this is
I
totally
think that's
great,
a terrible idea.
That is a great contest right there. Whose ass is it? Come on.
I didn't lie to you earlier. Lorri B, our research agent, says we breathe in mostly 80% nitrogen and 20% oxygen.
All right. Should we do this?
No.
We could put Pops in it too. We could do a three-way
I'll tell you.
freaking.
Lori's got your job, man. Again, I asked one question a minute ago.
Okay, we breathe a lot of different kind of air. Yes, she is a cornucopia of facts. Yes, but what we're getting down to the very bottom of this issue is whether or not Lorri B and Chuck will participate in whose ass is it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's put Pops in the mix. We got to get 3 asses. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean,
everybody grabs my
for Christmas.
We did the hair sniffing contest.
Oh, we did the hair smelling thing a while back.
I have an idea. Hold on. Hold on, I got it.
Oh my God, this is going to hurt somebody.
Here we
Everybody
go.
Put your hands in your pocket.
Before we take our first break.
Oh no, the gummy bear.
I'm spinning the wheel of death. You guys ready to play the wheel of death? Everybody, let's play the wheel of death. Here we go.
Lorri B, thank you for your research, and I appreciate your research. Thank you.
It is Wheel of Death time. Chuck, pay attention. I'm going to spin the Wheel of Death, and I will hand out a piece of disgusting candy for you to try. And it looks like it's either going to be strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Chuck, are you ready?
Okay, I'm going for strawberry banana. And remember, guys, last time we had this competition, I'm not going to jinx myself, but I never tasted anything nasty.
Here we go, Chuck. Enjoy. Is that strawberry banana or dead fish?
Is it strawberry banana?
You never tasted anything nasty?
Oh, baby, I lived through the 80s.
Listen.
What is it?
We got dead fish. Oh, God, yeah. Oh.
Jaybird, you're next. Here we go. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it. It's so nasty.
Fucked up. That's really...
Eat it.
Swallow it.
Come on, man.
No. That's fucking one of the nastiest things I've ever put in my mouth, and I lived through the 70s.
Jaybird, is it coconut or spoiled milk? There you go, my friend. Coconut or spoiled milk, Jaybird.
This whole episode, I bought like 3 bags of jelly beans after we did this.
It still permeates around me.
I can smell it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
What do you got there, Jaybird?
Fucking vile.
Coconut or spoiled milk?
I'm shoving it in the fucking beer can. Thank you, God. I love you, Lorri B.
I think it's spoiled milk, but I'm all right with it, dude. I don't know why.
Here, try this. It's in the bottom of this beer can.
What
the fuck?
I think that wasn't coconut. It had to be spoiled milk, but I'm okay with it.
It must not have been spoiled milk then. It must have been popcorn, maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
No, dead fish was dead fish, man.
Let's go ahead and take our first break of the evening.
No, you gotta make everybody else taste something shitty.
Okay, fine. Patrick, you're next. There you go, buddy. All right, we're going to spin the Wheel of Death. And Patrick gets, it's either lime or lawn clippings.
Oh, that's weak. That's fucking weak.
Lawn clippings, really?
That's fucking weak.
Jaybird, if you wouldn't mind passing that green jelly bean over to Patrick.
From Chuck's lawn, he's got some big dogs.
What do you think there, Pat? Don't worry, we're just live. What do you got?
Probably, I don't know, it doesn't taste like either.
What does it taste like?
Stacy of 79.
Does it taste like my asshole? Because I touched my asshole with it before it passed.
I knew that's why mine didn't taste like coconut, dude.
It smelled like Kevin butt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back
get out of here.
with more of the Kevin Holly Show after a quick word from our, I don't know what they're called.
And just for the record tonight,
Jesus Christ, Chuck.
No, everybody here has been an asshole to me tonight, but Lorri B.
Oh, just wait, dude. Just wait. That's it.
She's just getting fired up.
We'll be right back.
You got one. You got a freebie on him. Get him, Lord.
I don't know what's going on here with the breaks,
I'm
man.
gonna piss on your chair.
شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه کوین هالی.
Wait. Hello. Is this a mic? Is this mic on? Hello. Is anybody here? Is this mic working? Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Hello. Anybody out there? Muy bien, como va? Arrivederci. Hello. I said, is anybody here? Nobody's listening to me. I don't know if this thing is on. Hello. I'm trying to call the Kevin Holly Show. Hello. Nobody's answering. Son of a bitch. Nobody's listening to me. Anyways. Well, I tried to call you, Kevin, and, you didn't pick up the phone, so I guess nobody's listening. Nobody cares. That's right. Nobody cares. Anyways, call me back, Kevin. Hello.
Call now to the Kevin Holly Show at this number plus this number plus this number and ask for Chuck.
Cock hold one hole one time.
know that she gotta go too. You know she's hardcore. She'll show you a good time, then she'll show you the door. Rockin' with your girl. It ended in tears. Bitch, the back door, go and nail that ear. Call her in the middle of the night when I'm drinking. The phone was on the corner and dead and it's stinking. Said coming over, it was me that you missed. I do the touch that door, window door. You know I can't see it. Your old lady left you and you went insane. You threw yourself up in the back of the 6th Street. Take my advice at any price. A gorilla like your mother is mighty weak. Sucking down pipes until I didn't know. Woke up in the morning with the 1-ton hose. Cause I like girls about with the weight that pays about a pound per ounce. Girls in red, big, long locks and beatnik chicks just wearing their smocks. Walking high and mighty like she's number one. She thinks she's the passionate one. Hey ladies, get funky. Hey, the funky brother.
Last week, well, in between shows, what happened to the buzzing? It's all gone. The buzzing cleared up. We had a hum, a little hummer.
I still hear the little hummer boy in my right ear.
Okay, good. So you can hear him coming. All right, good. So anyway, in between shows this week, I was approached by Homeless Chuck, and he said that he wanted to be able to pick bumpers and rejoin music.
Yeah.
And
I didn't do any of the above.
And then Jay said that he wanted to be able to help pick bumper and rejoin music because I was hogging all the music.
And Jay didn't do any of the above.
And nobody got with me.
No, what I said was it was an idea. It was a concept at that point. And now we should grow from it even further because
it's only been 5 days, you know.
Yeah, but did you say, hey, listen, this is your week? You pick out your.
Do you check your text messages?
Actually, he did.
Listen,
Jay did.
No,
Chuck, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Jay, he covered all bases. I was supposed to come up with a song list. So were you. I've only contributed one song because I've had my heart broken as of recently. And
they ran out of crackers at the Quickie Mart.
Hey, listen,
the crackers you can steal. You do that, a couple of creamers, you're good to go.
You got to get on your mic, Pops. You're literally 4 feet away.
I don't want anybody to hear what I'm going to say.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this isn't for our viewer audience. This is an internal problem that we need to solve before we get on the air. For great sake.
Damn, Pops. Pops is calling shots, man. Shot calling.
Now you know what. Now you know what, Dad. This is our lives, man. We're sharing our lives. We want our
the trials and tribulations.
We want our fans. We want our fans to be a part of this. We want their input.
We also want
maybe we want to have a fan night.
Well, unless you give them something that they want to listen to, they aren't going to give you any input.
Well, listen, Debbie Downer. Yeah. Maybe we're leading into something where Chuck picks a day, Kevin picks a day, I pick a day.
I think what Pops is trying to say is we should already have had that hammered out and not be talking about it.
Exactly. And he's agreeing with Kevin. I agree with him as well. I should have came up with more music. And I only came up with one because I'm heartbroken.
But it's okay, Pops, because I'm taking the opportunity to rip on my co-hosts, and
and
that's what we do.
This is motivation, and it's also teaching anybody or inspiring anybody else out there that wants to get involved in this. It's not that easy.
It's really difficult to pick bumpers and rejoin music 5 days ahead of the show. I know.
I'm talking about 4 personalities that raised a span of 100 flipping years, man.
Right.
Listen,
you really
we should also
set the heart. You went right on with the same bullshit.
Well, I mean,
yeah, we didn't agree with you.
I do. I agree with him.
You do? I don't. I think we live our lives on the radio, man.
You're talking live.
This is us, man.
He's talking about keeping it live and keeping it edgy. I should have came up with more than one song.
That's okay, Chuck. I can put new songs on in a heartbeat because I got a library of music.
That would be a good one. Let's do Tom Petty's Heartbreakers tonight.
I'm going to put my own songs on my own thing and play them. So, like, when people listen, you two have no idea what's happening. I'm not putting it in your hands.
I don't know if you noticed, but I run the board, 2 of the computers, both tablets, and 2 phones over here.
And he's got his hand down his pants the whole time.
Yeah, I could just like this. I could just turn Jay off. Done. Where's Jay? Anybody seen Jay? Anybody heard?
Oh, I just said one too.
Yeah, write him down.
I just said one.
You know, Chuck dropped an S-bomb earlier, and I didn't say anything. And he didn't
I got it.
Did
I
you?
heard it.
All right.
Yeah, I heard it. It's down.
Pops is mad. Pops is so mad.
Yeah,
over
he
there.
is, man. He's staring
He's
at the door.
fuming.
He's focused. If he had Kevin, he's about to ram you with the chair.
Pops, this is what we do, you know. We're just talking about stuff.
Pops, if we were getting
talking
paid,
about our
trust me,
show.
we would be 10 times more professional. This would be done to the 10th.
I think we should talk about Pops' negative attitude, you know.
Yeah.
I just
Has he
kidding.
ever been fired?
No.
Do you know what it's like to be unemployed, Pops, from the show? Fire. Someone's like, fire him.
No, you're supposed to be going easy on Pops. It says it clearly on the whiteboard here. So you guys aren't
Where's
listening.
that?
I think that I should turn down Jay and Chuck, and it should just be the Kevin and Pops show. Or just the Pops and Kevin show, really. You know, something like that.
I don't care.
It'd be a
I need
lot
a
smoother.
cigarette. I'm ready to leave.
Everybody wants to leave now, except for Chuck, because he's got nowhere to go.
Be your show.
Damn. You guys are brutal tonight. What the hell happened?
Pops can move in with you, dude. That's fine. I'm good with that.
With who, Chuck?
It can be you.
No, you'd be you, the missus,
you, Lorri, Pops, and the little
your
ones.
17 children.
Yeah.
Probably add a couple of years to Pop's life.
All those people
Probably
catering to him? Hell yeah.
And I guarantee we'd have goddamn bumper and rejoin music.
Exactly, you would.
It's about 11:30 when it's getting kinda late, but I don't think tonight I'll participate. Then Ricky shows up, he looks like a toad. He says, "Let's go!" I said, "Where?" And it's the road. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can't convince me, you can't pull me through. Can't you tell I think it is a joke? I'll never go to Tony Road. Only the raddest dudes like to hang there with the one tattoo and the slick back hair. They say that their car is the raddest. Woohoo! Would you like to race me too? But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can't convince me, you can't pull me through. Can't you tell I think it is a joke? I'll never go to Tony Road. It's Tony. It's Tony. That's the place that I'll never go. And it's Tony. It's Tony. That's the place, that's the place, that's the place, that's the place that I'll never go. But no matter what you say and no matter what you do, you can't convince me, you can't pull me through. Can't you tell I think it is a joke? I'll never go down a road. I'll never go to Tony Road.
next song doesn't go something like this. It goes exactly like this.
All right, we are back live with the Kevin Holly Show. Welcome back, everybody. We are live in the studio, and we're waiting for everybody to trickle back into the studio. And I got a little reverb here. Oh, I'll turn that down. All right, here we go. The smooth sounds of the Kevin Holly Show. Welcome back, everybody. If you're in the chat room, hit us up. We love people in the chat room. They are the elite listeners, and they get first priority, of course. And special thanks to that elite crowd in there. A lot of people have been asking us, what should we name the listeners? You got Hoppy's Homies. You've got the Legion of Drew, LOD. We like to call us the Holly's Hobbits. I thought that was kind of fun, but now Lorri B's shaking her head no. My brother, Philbert, our technical producer, actually chimed in on this subject here. And he says that we should do like a Muslim fan page, Muslim, and refer to myself as Kevin Al-Ali, the Holly one. And Jay's name would be spelled Jaybird, Jaybird, and Pops would be Muhammad Pops Al-Haji or Muhammad Pops Akar. And instead of Homeless Chuck, it would be Godless Chuck. I think that's hysterical. Yeah, man. I don't know. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to get my brother to get into the chat room. I don't know if he's just, like, a little scared or what, but we've got a lot going on here. Anyway, so welcome back to the show. We're going to have a lot of fun here in the second hour. We've got Private Pat making his way into the studio. Pat shit crazy. I don't know what the deal is with that, but we'll get him. He's shaking his head. No. Have a donut, Pat. We've got Boston cream. We've got glazed donuts. Glazed Rooster. Where's Glazed Rooster tonight? I haven't seen him in the chat room. One of my favorite guys. He actually brought us, 6 dozen donuts? Remember that, Pops? Yeah. That was fantastic, man. Pops is eating a McGriddle? Something like that? A little McDonald's action in the house here? A McMuffin. It's a McMuffin. I'm eating a double cheeseburger right now. Anyway, we've got a lot in store for you here in the second hour. I think we're going to touch a little bit on what kind of happened in the world over the last week. The Million Menstrual March.
Hey, let me give them a name and see what they can find out about the guy.
Pull up your microphone so we can all hear you, bud.
Let me give them a name and see what they can find out about this guy.
You're going to give us a name? We're going to find out about this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name?
Smedley Butler.
Smedley Butler.
Smedley, I believe.
Smedley Butler. Okay.
He wrote a book.
Okay, cool.
A lot of other things he did, too. But
you know, Private Pat wrote a book. It's the 40-year-old private. 40-year-old private. Check that out. We're going to get into that next week. But we like writing books. I like reading books. I usually get Cliff Notes. But I think it'll be pretty cool. Do you have Cliff Notes for that yet, Pat?
It's my website.
At the website.
Sort of did Cliff Notes.
What's the website again?
PFC40book.com.
PFC40book.com. Check that out and get ready for next week's interview with Private Pat. I think that'll be a lot of fun. People are into that kind of thing. Oh my God, Lorri Lorri B in the chat room tonight. Crime-filled or cream-filled? Kathy likes crime-filled. Figures. Typical. Crime-filled donuts.
We are in Pasco.
We are in Pasco, he says. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for the second hour of the Kevin Holly Show. Again, check us out on the irnbroadcast.com. irnbroadcast.com. They play our show 3 days a week, actually, and it's also on the TuneIn app. If you listen to TuneIn Radio, search the IRN and save it as a favorite, and we will be replayed Tuesdays from 12 to 3 Eastern Standard Time, as well as Saturdays 3 to 6 in the afternoons, and Fridays 8 a.m. morning drive Fridays. We're really proud of that. So check out the irnbroadcast.com and check out IRN on TuneIn. Also, Check out the chat room and hit us up on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. That's the number 4. And call on the hotline tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, 727-237-6010. We will not be screening calls, so we will put you right on the air if you want to call in and talk about whatever, donuts. Smedley, what was his last name?
Smedley Butler.
Smedley Butler. I can't wait to find out who Smedley Butler is. While we're waiting for that, though, I'm going to play one of my favorite parody songs of all time by Z-Flow. A lot of people are talking about, refugee camps and things like that, and this just brings a little bit of light to it. It really does. It makes people laugh. If you don't have thick skin, and if you can't laugh about things, well, what the hell's wrong with you? You know what I mean? So there's no reason not to enjoy something like this. Here we go. Ready? The Arab song. Here we go.
And now, for more stereotypes that are obviously not true.
We don't like tennis shoes, we wear sandals, and yet we have sex with goats and ride camels. I live in the desert in Abu Dhabi, so I squat behind a cactus when I have to potty. Roll your tongue on the R's. Whoops, drop the bomb, Allahu Akbar. I played the flute and snakes come out of jars. I caught a flight plane, didn't get far. And you might not believe it, man, but during the winter I ski in sand. And the TSA was like, man, how did you get out of Iraq? Iran, damn.
Watch out, watch out.
Rashid's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Abdul Jabbar got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Lorri B's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Malcolm X got a bomb. I'm a billionaire. Check my Equifax. Always wearing turbans and bedsheet hats. An Arabian day in the life. See, I have 10 leashes, one for each wife. And I have 10 bombs, one for each flight. That I put my wives on, they speak without permission. Then, mommy, look, there's a plane in the air. I swear, it was just there. We're all Muslims, Salam. And we all live in a cave, Saddam. Where we all eat lots of hummus, yum. My first website was thebomb.com. And you might not believe it, man, but during the winter I ski in sand. And the TSA was like, man, how did you get out of Iraq? Iran, damn.
Watch out, watch out.
Hussein got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Ramir Rashid got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Obama got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Osama bin Laden got a bomb. Well, not anymore. Don't touch my hat, it's sacred. I can make all my wives get naked. I have a phobia, I'm afraid of bacon. You need RPG, I can make it. We own mini mobs and gas stations, but people buy beer to get wasted. Like 9/11 victims, I take
Whoa, dude, you don't, you don't say that. Wasted like 9/11 victims? Fuck no, we don't say that shit in America. You might say that shit over in Lebanon, Afghanistan, wherever the fuck you from, but in America, you get your ass killed out here, boy.
I'm sorry.
Take that shit out the lyrics. Right now, before I shove a cactus up your sandy ass. Right now, I ain't playing.
Okay,
Shit.
I'm erasing it. I erased it.
I'm erasing
it. Put that damn falafel in the trash and focus.
It's gone, sir.
Focus? Both?
I'm sorry.
All of us?
Cue the goddamn music.
As the world waits for my plans to unfoil, during spring I jet ski on oil, and I bummed all sorts of different places, and the TSA is the most racist. They be like,
watch out, watch out.
Rashid's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Abdul Jabbar got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Amir's got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Malcolm X got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Hussein got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Ramir Rashid got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Obama got a bomb.
Watch out, watch out.
Osama bin Laden got a bomb.
All right. Well, that's that, huh? So, Lorri B, I'm all alone. Except for your beautiful body in the studio. What's up, girl? How you doing? Why don't you grab a microphone? Come on over. Oh, yeah. Lorri B in the studio tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just go ahead and Put that black cylindrical object right up to your face there. How you doing?
I'll take Jay's microphone. I don't know where Chuck's mouth has been.
Very nice. You might want to put that a little closer to your mouth, if you know what I'm saying, girl. So what's up, Lorri B? I see you're all up and down up on your phone right there.
I'm in the chat room.
Oh, you're in the chat room. Yes. Glick's got a bomb. Everybody's got a bomb. So, well, yeah. Still waiting. Where did Pops go? Pops and Pat just went to the bathroom together. I guess Pat's a gentleman. He's probably going to assist Pops in the bathroom activities over there, maybe. I don't know. That's good. It's cool. It's all good. So, Lorri, how was your day today?
It was very relaxing. Yes, thank you.
Very relaxing. I noticed you took a nap today.
I did.
On the couch with one chihuahua? Two chihuahuas?
Two chihuahuas.
Two chihuahuas taking a nap today. Did they touch you in inappropriate ways? Because I'll kick their asses. I'll kill them. What? No? They were nice?
No, they're good snuggle bugs.
They weren't pawing you up or anything like that? Pawing you down? No? They didn't try to lick you obsessively or anything? No?
Nope.
Okay, good.
They protect me from you.
From me? I was just in the other room scratching my balls. That's all I was doing.
Watch out.
What the hell's going on in the chat room?
No, I had to take a very good nap today because of...
What happened last night?
Yes.
Well, what happened last night?
A late night.
A late night?
Yes.
What'd you do?
I went to the Jeff Tate concert.
Who's Jeff Tate?
From Queensryche.
Oh, from Queensryche, the frontman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from the Operation Mindgrind
Amazing
project.
voice. Amazing.
I believe I was there as well. Yeah.
Were you? I didn't notice. I kept staring up at the stage.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I was sitting right next to you, gazing heavily into your eyes. You don't remember that?
No.
Jeff Tate is a musical icon, if you will. Fantastic voice. Honestly, all kidding aside, that was a fantastic show. Thank you for taking me to that. Lorri B took me. Last night, Lorri B treated me to the Jeff Tate concert in the Capitol Theater in Clearwater, Florida. You remember Jeff Tate from Queensryche? And I'll tell you what, it was way better than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to be good, but we had front row, center stage. We were in row A, seats 11 and 12, literally right in the middle. And it was beyond awesome. It really was, man. Lorri, what was your favorite part about the Jeff Tate concert?
The small venue and the acoustic version.
All the acoustic songs,
yes.
Man, it was really
yes.
good. Yeah. I was impressed by the fact that he smiled the whole time he was there. You know what I mean? Now, Philbert's in the chat room saying Rob Halford has a better voice than Jeff Tate. I mean, he had some octaves and all that, but... Wow, Phil. Hey, welcome back. Holy shit, look who's in the studio tonight. Danny B in the house. Soldier Boy Danny B. Brought more beer.
Patrick and Jay are meeting in the restroom right now. I come in here. Where's Private Patrick?
They took Pops to the bathroom. What's up, Danny, man? Nice to see you, bro.
My God, so they're all
Holy
in the
crap.
bathroom.
Pops in the house. Danny B, grab a mic real quick. I want to talk to you, man. Look at this shit.
Danny B, let me get up. I'm going to sit over there in Pat's spot.
You're going to sit in Pat's spot?
Pat's wet spot.
Why is your brother talking about my ass?
Ask my brother, man. I don't know what to tell you on that.
What is he saying about your ass?
Turn the air on.
You're married, PJ.
Oh, shit.
Kevin, turn the air on.
No. Danny B.
Not right now. In a minute. Are you hot, Pops?
Yeah.
All right, turn that air on. That's all right. We'll muscle through it. Danny B, if you don't mind, at the very top right corner of that air conditioning unit, you see where it says power? Yeah, just touch. Thank you, buddy. All right, we are back in the studio. We got Homeless Chuck. We got Pops, Lorri B, Soldier Boy Danny B,
legs are on your way.
And Private Pat shit crazy. I don't know where Jaybird is, but we are live in the studio here. Here's Jeff Tate live.
The best you've ever seen.
The Jaybird is dropping a bird of paradise.
Oh, okay, a bird of paradise. Yes. So, Danny B, man, pull that mic up to your face here, man. I want to talk to you.
What's going on?
How the hell have you been, man?
Living the dream, bud, man.
Living the dream, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now, have you become a professional wrestler yet? Almost? What does that mean, almost?
A couple weeks ago, actually, I was just telling them outside. I got into a fight with two of the wrestlers down there.
No way, really?
Yeah.
At the event center?
The Dirty Blondes.
Oh, the Dirty Blondes, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's actually pretty stupid how it happened, but they basically...
These two big fat guys.
Yeah.
They're way bigger than you, dude.
Basically, I was at the bar chowing down on a burger that I had just ordered, and then I get thrown to the ground. I look up, and it's one of those fat fucks, and I was like, okay, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Can I get one without you retaliating?
You can try.
I have a knuckle ring.
So this was a crowd participation thing?
No, they never approached me to ask if I was cool with it or anything, so... So anyway, I look up, and, I'm like, okay, it's these knuckleheads, whatever. So I go back up to the bar to get my wallet that's still there because I was just paying for my tab because I was about to leave. And,
sorry.
So,
Don't mind Kevin. He just likes sticking his thing in everybody's face.
I know. So the guy turns around again, sees me going for my wallet, and I'm not even paying attention to him because, he's going after the other wrestler that was also at the bar.
Now, was this during their match? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was like...
It spilled out into the crowd.
One of them was going to the bar to try to get a drink, and then the dirty blonde guy was going to go, mess with him.
Okay.
But threw me down to get to him, I was like, whatever. So I go to get my wallet, and then the guy trips me back down and then throws my drink back on top of me. So, and then at that point, I snapped. So I took him down. He's down on the ground now. I'm on top of him. His tag team partner starts hitting me in the back, which was kind of hilarious because it just felt like he was pushing me.
Right.
There's no really force behind it.
For show, maybe.
We kind of trade punches for like maybe 3 or 4 seconds, and then the fight got broken up and whatever. And I tried meeting both of them in the parking lot, but people made me leave.
That's amazing now.
Like, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And then like the next day, like 3 or 4 people are like, you looking to be a wrestler?
They've been asking you that for a while.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, now you've been kind of talking with Sideshow a little bit here and there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sideshow's cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I was gonna come here, I was gonna go to his DJing thing at Skinny's.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So he wasn't wrestling tonight; he's doing a gig.
Yeah, he does it every other Wednesday.
Okay, gotcha.
So.
Yeah, I actually reached out to Sideshow and asked him if he'd like to sit in because everybody likes him. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's an awesome dude. He
said he'd like to do it, but the
Wednesday thing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, he'd be more than willing to do this. Maybe if it was like a weekend thing or something, like a once a month. I don't know.
I just want to interview him and talk with him, have him sit in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe before his gig or something.
Yeah, he's cool because the one time I talked to him, I was at Skinny's with him, and we're bullshitting or whatever. Came up with a good idea, like because Skinny's has a pretty good outdoor spot.
Oh, it's huge.
Where their volleyball place is.
Yeah.
Like take down the volleyball little half court thing and put the ring up there, and put up.
Yeah.
When the weather's nice, do like a Saturday night, 1 month thing there. And
I wonder how Skinny's thinks about that though.
The owner was like, yeah, let's fucking let's talk it out. So I don't know whatever happened after that, but
we're talking about ACW Wrestling, by the way. #ACW, and you can check out the American Combat Wrestling here in Pasco County, Florida, and also throughout the state. They do events, but. Yeah, we're kind of big fans of ACW. We had one of the wrestlers sitting live in the studio, Blanco Loco, back in the day. He retired though. He's a nurse.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what he says.
Yeah, right. Who knows, man? Yeah.
I think he's coming back.
I would love for him to come back. He's my favorite dude. Yes, Lorri B.
Danny B. Filbert would like to know if you took him down via an inner groin move.
He wasn't that lucky.
Looky or lucky?
Only a few people get that chance.
And Kathy would like to know how old you are.
25.
25, Kat.
Soldier Boy Danny B is single man now. Am I correct?
Oh yeah.
Loving
it.
Are you swiping right like every other day or what, man?
Do what?
Are you swiping right, swiping left? What?
No, man. I don't do that online stuff.
Bullshit. All right.
I mean, I'll admit, I did it for like the first month I was single, and I was like, oh, this is new, this is fun. And then it kind of got boring because most of the people I was talking to, they weren't following up. Like, we would set out a date, and then either they didn't show or I got catfished, and I was like, fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to go out and meet people the old-fashioned way.
Well, talk about how you got catfished, if you don't mind.
What is catfishing?
When someone basically... Holy shit, Jaybird's about to take down the entire dump tower.
Oh, my God.
I guess it's where you meet someone with an online profile, and they have pictures up of somebody else, and they, you show up, you meet, and they're a completely different person, or it's like pictures of them from like 10 years ago, and they look completely different. So,
or it's
That's
a
just
dude.
false advertisement.
Yeah, pretty much. I was going to sue that bitch.
So in other words, you think you're meeting a chick, and you're actually meeting a dude.
Yeah, that happened like 5 times. I swear. No, but no, I was catfished. Like she had used photos of like her best friend. Now and like later on, like how Facebook, like I guess they tie in the numbers you have on your cell phone if you associate your cell phone to the Facebook account, and like to make it to like people you may know. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, I met this person, and I clicked on the profile, and I was about to send her a friend request. Because even though it was catfish, I mean, it wasn't a bad date, and we had fun. But I looked on the friends list, and there's the picture of the girl.
Did a little investigating and figured it out.
Oh, well, it was like on the main thing, and I was like, sneaky bitch.
Yeah. That's when you
didn't talk to her after that.
Did you do it? Yeah, I was going to say you should have set it up and did her in the butt just as punishment.
Have you ever heard of noodling?
Noodling?
Canoodling?
No, noodling.
What is... Okay, this has got to be interesting.
No, it's for real. It's a real thing.
All right, what is it?
It's
you shove your fist like
yeah, it's like you're fishing for these really huge catfish. You just grab them. You like shove your arm down their mouth.
Oh, that yeah.
Noodling.
My cousin does that.
Yeah.
Kevin, we got that on our prom
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I've heard a lot about that actually. I just forgot it was called noodling. That's some intense shit because you can die from that.
Yeah,
they'll drown you, dude.
They could pull you under, like an alligator.
They raise themselves in there, and then they won't let go.
Oh yeah. They're strong underwater.
So, for those of you just joining us, we're talking to Soldier Boy Danny B, a regular on-air personality on the Kevin Holly Show, and a good friend of ours, of course, family as well. And he's talking about a little bit about what happened a couple of Wednesdays ago at the ACW wrestling match, where he got into it with the Lacey Twins of all. Not the Lacey Twins.
No, the Dirty Blondes.
The Dirty Blondes. Yes. The Lacey Twins are badass.
Were they girls?
No, they're awesome. The Dirty Blondes. No, they're big fat fucks.
They have a little bit of history. They have a little history in wrestling, though. Don't they come from a family of wrestlers, right?
The Dirty Blondes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Been around since the 90s.
I never.
They're still the big fat fucking blonde.
I never actually had the opportunity to talk to them before that because when they would ever do their shows, it was they show up, do their thing, and then leave.
Yeah.
So I never disliked them or liked them. I was just like, oh, those guys, they're they portray them as the bad guys in the ring. So, but
So you're sitting there having a burger and a beer at the bar, watching wrestling, and during a match involving the Dirty Blondes, it spills out into the crowd, if I'm getting this right.
Yep.
And then one of them makes his way to the bar and knocks you down.
Mm-hmm.
And as you try to get your wallet and your personal effects, they spill your drink on you and push you back down again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get up and exchange blows for a few seconds and it gets broken up.
Well, I'd take one down.
You took one down?
I didn't like fucking slap him. No, I grabbed him and I fucking took him down. Because, and then I started feeding him my elbow because he looked hungry. He's got to eat like every 30 seconds. I mean.
That's awesome. So after everything happened and you went into the parking lot to meet them and they didn't show up or whatever?
No, all right. So basically, the fight, gets broken up. They put me outside. They put, the two guys in the kitchen because I assumed they were hungry. And I'm not kidding. They were in the kitchen. And so they're like trying to talk me down, calm me down, all that kind of stuff. Of course, you're going to be heated and whatnot. You're going to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, listen, I don't care. I just need to get my fucking wallet because I have a lot of stuff in there, So the bartender, who is a friend of mine, she comes out and gives me my wallet, my cool, and they invite me back inside so that way I can finish up the night and all that stuff. And basically, I think there was about another 2 or 3 matches that were supposed to happen after that, but everybody basically left. The night was done.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, fuck it. And I'm like, it was only like 9 o'clock, maybe 8:40.
Wow, man!
So,
I had no idea.
Yeah. And so I'm heading out, and I look through the curtain on the way out, and I see these two guys, and I poke my head through, and I was like, I'll see both of you in the parking lot.
Nice.
And I guess somebody else must have heard me say that, and then it got around, and like a bunch of people came out, like, hey, dude, it's not worth it, just go home.
Now, are you going back there again?
I've thought about it. I mean, since then, I've been like basically doing everything that I kind of wanted to do on Wednesday nights, but I couldn't do because I was committed to wrestling, so I've just been enjoying.
Now, let me ask you this,
I
Danny.
probably would go back.
Danny B, did anybody from management like Skinny Vinny or Josh Johnson or anybody like that come up to you and say, hey, I like your stuff over there at the bar. Would you like to be a professional wrestler? Do you want to train or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? So why don't you do it?
I won't say any names, but yeah.
You should do it, man.
I don't know, man.
Come on, dude. What are you, 6'1", $190?
6 foot, but yeah.
So about right.
Yeah.
You're a tough guy. Got a big beard.
It's the bearded power.
You look like you lost a little belly fat, too, in the last couple of months.
Yeah, it's those the horizontal cardio.
Hey, I don't know if you guys realize we're doing a live show over here. I'm just kidding, dude.
But no, I mean,
told you I'd be a dick all night, dude.
The stage that they have is steel beams with a 3/4 inch plywood with a 1/2 inch matting. And you got it. I've done a couple of courses in combatives in the military and whatnot. So part of the things they teach you is like how to learn how to fall so that way you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, you don't break your neck.
Even with that kind of training, the impact alone is enough to cause some damage. And I've done enough through my military career being a combat soldier. I just don't want to risk it, injuring myself even more.
So you're a pussy then? I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
You're sitting right next to a window.
I'm just joking. That's what I do. I try to, get a rise out of you.
How many feet up are we?
We are 3 stories up.
Exactly how many feet?
I don't know. Jaybird, the math, please, on 3 stories.
5 screams.
I'm just saying, you wouldn't die.
I would float like a feather. You
hit the U-Haul truck, bounce off.
I believe 10 feet is per story, so that would
It's
be
about that. I mean, this one is probably this one's probably 10 feet. So
it looks longer than I had a 30-foot boat, and I'm looking down, and it looks like more like 50 or 60. Yeah.
But maximum.
It's kind of like 6 inches versus 12 inches versus 3 inches.
Maximum
Really?
fall time is like $1.80 though. A human can't exceed like $1.80, like free
A what?
fall, no matter what, right?
$1.80?
$1.80, 180 miles an hour.
What can't?
The fuck are you saying?
A free fall or jumping out. You cannot exceed like $1.80. Just a human body cannot exceed, even if you jump from 10,000 feet. Correct? Am I wrong?
10,000 feet?
Virtual velocity on a body, I think, is like 180 or like 210, 215.
What we were trying to discuss,
honestly, I don't know.
Is how high up we are, and it's like 30 feet or 50 Kevin lengths. So
Well, I asked Chuck earlier. I said, "How high are you, dude?" And he was like, "Great. Hi. How are you?" Oh my god! If you guys could make a little bit more noise over there, that'd be great.
Well, no, you don't have seating accommodations for the peanut gallery, man.
Chuck, there's a bench. You could sleep on it.
I'm sitting.
You're used to that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Kevin Holly Show. You are listening to Lorri B on Jay's microphone. Of course, Pops is sitting right here across from me here, and Danny B getting up talking about wrestling. And it's been a while since Danny B has been on our show. Now, he's been on our show plenty of times. I find that story fascinating, dude. Absolutely fascinating. I like a lot of those dudes at ACW. I've talked to them a bunch of times as well. And to hear that story, I wish I would have been there to actually witness it.
You know how many people say that?
I bet, yeah.
They're like, man, I wish I was there. I'm like, why? So I could have cracked skulls with you. I'm like, that's not, dude, come on.
It wasn't like that.
It shouldn't have never happened, is the thing.
Yeah.
Because I never really had a problem with them. It's just,
I wonder why they picked on you like that.
We have a war going on in the chat room.
Oh, okay, hold on. Breaking news on the Kevin Holly Show in the chat room. What's going on?
Whether wrestling is real or not.
Danny B is a little guy for all that tough guy talk. Wow. Lori says everybody knows wrestling is fake. Wow, Lori. Wow.
Well, look at what your brother posted.
So
I'm sorry, Filbert.
Oh. Mic drop.
Is it fake? I don't think so. Virtual velocity, Pops rules. Lori, I don't think this guy knows it. Wrestling is real. Watch your mouth, Lori B, says Glick. I agree. Wrestling's totally real.
Absolutely.
The impact is definitely there.
I think it's
The
just
impact is
nothing but a
definitely
lot
low.
of beefed up men that like to touch each other.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll say this for the Dirty Blondes. I mean, there was no real impact with that. I mean, I didn't even get bruised or anything.
No, just your feelings got hurt.
I mean, no, seriously, it was absolutely adorable. Their little attack. It was so cute. I'm like, look at these little fuckers. I could break your neck right now.
My headphones are out backwards. There we go. Pops.
Wrestling is entertainment.
Let me ask you a question, Pops. Okay. Who's your favorite ACW wrestler? Omar Francis. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know what his real name is.
It's Omar.
It is.
Why is he your favorite?
Because he smiled when I said I was going to kick his big black ass.
Because Pop's got a little jungle fever.
Oh, now, Pops, you know who his manager is, right?
Huh?
Do you remember who Omar's manager is?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's one of our favorites. Skinny Vinny, remember? He's got the suspenders, the fedora hat.
The jacket.
The cigar in his mouth.
He's always talking shit and then running away.
Saying stuff like, your mother said not to come here. Go home to your mama. Stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you know this, Danny, because it's been a while since you were in the studio, but I reached out to Skinny Vinny, and I asked him if he would do a promo for our show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And he's a professional. And he came back with, how much are you going to pay me? And I was like, dude, we're a low budget, I'm loud here, I'm hot. We're a low budget show, So I said, in exchange for you doing a promo, I'll continue to repost and do social media for anything hashtag ACW on your pages or whatever.
Right.
And he was like, all right, that sounds good. So this is what we got from him. You guys
enough.
ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, Chuck, shut the fuck up. Whisper.
At ease.
At ease, he says. Whoa. Jaybird, take my jacket off. I've had that jacket since 1992. Why?
Big guy in a
Dude,
little
Jay,
coat all over again.
that guy in a little coat.
A little leather coat.
That's my bomber jacket I've had since I was 16 years old. I'm 41, dude.
You know what I did with my bomber jacket just recently? I had it for 30 years.
You slept in it on a bench?
I filled it with a bunch of fucking old t-shirts from concerts, and I riveted it together and I turned it into a dog bed.
You can't even zip it, dude. Look at him. It looks like...
Why are we not filming this?
I don't know. Somebody film this,
Big
please.
guy, little jacket.
Fat guy in a little coat. All right, check it out. Skinny Vinny, live on the Kevin Holly Show. Well, promo for the Kevin Holly Show. Just for you, Danny B. Here we go.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the freaking volume up, you monkey.
Tell me that's not fantastic.
That
man.
was awesome.
I love that
I'm going to
kid, man.
high five him when I see him again.
Oh, definitely. Give him a shout out for us, man. Yeah, we
I
love
will.
Skinny Vinny. We think he's great. Dude, I got a picture of him on the wall. Right over there by the light. See it? The red suit.
Oh, yeah. I see him. I recognize the vest.
That's a jacket.
He's got some good clothes, man. You know.
Dude, yeah, he's sharp.
The one time you guys missed it. It was actually the Dirty Blondes manager this happened to. He had a birthday about 2 or 3 months ago, and so they did this little celebration for him. They had this huge cake. They brought out to him. The whole arena said, they sang "Happy Birthday" alongside it. And then the Dirty Blondes shoved his face into it. Well, what they didn't realize is he was wearing like a $2,000 suit. And ruined the suit.
Well, why would you wear that to a bar, in Port Richey?
Opinion, why would he even wear a suit of
Yeah,
such?
that would be like Jaybird putting on a bomber jacket from '92.
I guess the guy.
It fits me perfectly.
Oh,
man.
shit, dude, look at the tits on it.
It's like a tube song at Daytona.
Please take a picture of that, Lorri. Oh, my God.
I guess the manager actually has like a.
It's a tube top at Daytona.
That's like really disturbing.
Oh, yeah.
Jacket fits me perfectly.
Oh my fuck! But I guess the manager has like this really high class day job working for a hotel or something. I don't know, dude.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. The bigger dude that looks kind of like Josh Johnson.
He's got the scruffy beard going on and shit. Yeah, so I guess his day job requires a suit and tie or whatever. So he was
I don't
wearing
know
that
that
as a
dude.
manager.
I don't know him. I've seen him in there, but he wears a pinstripe suit sometimes.
I've talked to him one time, and actually, that was his birthday where that happened to him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I wish they would have known. I wish they would have told me that would have happened because I could have took the jacket off because it was a really expensive jacket and you couldn't get the cake stain out of it." and he was kind of fucking mad. And I'm like, I'll help you fuck someone up. Let's go.
You know, it's funny you say that. Yeah, Jaybird can't get the cake stain out of my fucking bomber jacket now, dude. Is that a cake stain?
Went to our prom date. You still have a cake stain, right?
That's just pre-cum is all it was.
I'm sorry. That's right.
Yeah, it was just pre-cum. Pre-cum's totally different.
I wasn't eating very well that week.
No, cucumbers I think is what it was.
No, it's actually celery and pineapple will make you shoot rope.
Lorri, what's going on, baby?
Nothing.
Pop says you have something to say here.
Oh no, I was just reading the chat room.
Oh, what's going on in the chat room, man?
It's boring.
Kathy's bored in the chat room, really? This is riveting radio right here. All right, well, I got something to mix it up a little bit.
Nobody's concerned about Butler.
Yeah, nobody wants to know who, what's his name, Pops?
Gerald Butler?
No.
Smedley Butler.
Smedley Butler.
I like how she went immediately to Gerald Butler.
God, I love that.
That's my hero.
I don't know what that is, Pops. Smedley Butler. We're going to look it up real quick here.
It is.
Somebody look it up for me, please. I've got like 9 boards in front of me here.
I like tacos.
You're the one that said we get a lot of
Fish tacos? What?
Fish sticks?
Fish dicks.
Do you like to put fish sticks in your mouth?
No.
You gay fish.
You like fish tacos?
I've actually never had fish tacos that really impressed me.
Thank you, Lorri B. Smedley Butler, an author who did write a book, as Pop said earlier. Smedley Darlington Butler was a United States Marine Corps Major General, the highest rank authorized at the time, and at the time of his death, the most decorated Marine in U.S. history. He died on June 21st, 1940 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, Pops, what is the significance of Smedley Butler? Why'd you bring him up?
It's a book he wrote.
The book he wrote. Now, the book that he wrote...
What was his rank again?
He was a major general in the Marine Corps.
Holy shit.
He enlisted in the service when he was 16 years old.
He was in the Spanish...
He went all through the Civil... or the World War I.
Now, he was also in the Spanish-American War, the Filipino-American War, the Battle of Noveleta, Boxer Rebellion, the Battle of Tingston, the Battle of Santan-Pating, Banana Wars, the Battle of Masaya, Siege of Granada, Nicaragua, the Battle of Coyotepe Hill, infiltration of Mexico City, the Battle of Fort de Pitti, Battle of Fort Revere, the Mexican Revolution, the Battle of Veracruz in World War I, and the Western Front. He got the 2 Medals of Honors. He got the Marine Corps Brevet Medal, Order of the Black Star. He also was a coal miner, an author, a public speaker, and most known for being a United States Marine Corps Major General, the highest rank at the time. Now, let's see here. I want to get to the book here real quick. He was involved in a controversy known as the business plot, where he told a congressional committee that a group of wealthy industrialists were planning a military coup to overthrow Franklin D. Roosevelt. That's Pop's era. With Butler selected to lead the march of veterans to become dictator, similar to the other fascist regimes at the time, the individuals involved all denied the existence of the plot, and the media ridiculed his allegations. A final report by a special House of Representatives committee confirmed that some of Butler's testimony was true. In 1935, Smedley Butler wrote a book titled War is a Racket, where he described and criticized the workings of the United States in its foreign actions and wars, such as those he was a part of, including the American corporations and other imperialist motivations behind them. After retiring from service, he became a popular activist, speaking at meetings organized by veterans, pacifists, and church groups into the 1930s. Pops, very well played. In the day and age and the times that we're in right now, all you hear is the word pacifist, fascist, being thrown around,
Well, this guy sent a bunch of guys off in all these wars to get, a lot of them got killed, of course.
Yeah.
And the Civil War veterans were all supposed to get $1,000 mustering out pay. And he wrote this book because none of them had gotten a dime yet,
Mm-hmm.
And it's an easy book. It's one dandy that I promised you 3 or 4 years ago I was going to buy for you on your birthday. And it's not a big book, but it's really provoking. It's a book that anybody, especially anybody with kids, boys or girls, should read.
Okay.
But
duly noted.
It's only about 12. I bought about 4 of them, but I lend them out and never get them back, you know. But Smedley Butler, there's only 9 guys that received 2 Medals of Honor, and he's one of them.
There you go. Hey, Pops, here's a pop quiz for you. Do you know who was one of the only people to win or be awarded 4 Purple Hearts in the Vietnam War?
I know that John Kerry was awarded 3 of them.
There's one person that got 4. Private Pat, do you know that guy's name?
No, I know Fred Taylor got 3.
I thought it was 4.
No, Fred got 3.
Damn it, I was trying to church it up. Okay, Fred Taylor. Have you ever heard of that, Pops? That gentleman?
He's the former national commander of the military of the Purple Heart.
Well, he probably shot himself like Kerry did so he could get out.
No, not Fred Taylor.
All the Kerry got it. Kerry got it in less than 3 months of combat. 3 3 Purple Hearts. Now he's done now, I guess. But
I never liked John Kerry.
Secretary. You liked him?
No, I never liked him. I thought he was totally fake, you know.
What the hell is this?
That's a present from Homeless Chuck. He brought it 2 weeks ago for you, or last week, but you weren't here, and so he's presenting it to you now. It is a mug for your coffee or beverage of choice in the shape of football.
The whole pretense was to support.
You're Kathy's kind of man.
Pops, you know, to be honest with you, I'm glad your team lost because I know you'll be around for another year to watch your team lose again.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't bet on
dick.
it, man. But
don't bet on it.
So if this Smedley dude was still around, he would now be in the Battle of Vaginas.
The Battle of Vaginas. Why do you say that?
Of all the women's...
You would be in the Battle of the Vaginas. Yeah. Now, if you're wearing a vagina hat, okay, and you smile, does your vagina have teeth?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, Danny. Would you be attracted to a vagina with teeth?
Fuck no. I've gone about a year.
How about a tooth?
Fuck no.
Gone about a year. Whoa, expand on
let's
that.
break this shit down.
Yeah,
okay?
please do.
Yeah, you're going against a vagina that has a pointy object in it. Every stroke in that is going to fuck you up. No thanks.
Now, let me ask you this, Danny. If that vagina with teeth had braces, and you also had braces, and you went down on the vagina with teeth...
Okay, no, we're not interlocking braces here.
You locked.
We're not interlocking braces
And then
here.
that vagina queefed?
It'd be like 2 dogs fucking.
Like 2 monkeys fucking a football. I know. That's bullshit.
I like vaginas with gum disease.
Your face is a vagina with gum disease.
You guys know what you call a black girl with
I do.
braces on her teeth?
I do.
Yeah,
I
give
do.
me a drink,
I do.
bitch.
I do. Pops. I do.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
A Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker.
Yeah.
Yes!
What the fuck?
I figured anybody from Schaumburg would know that.
Oh! That's where I learned it. Hey, Danny B. 3 baby seals are walking down the street. 2 of them walked into a club. The third one lived. 2 of them walked into a club.
Danny told
The
us
third
to
one
you, man.
lived.
The same joke
Thank you.
once.
Over and over. It's a new
The way
audience.
the joke goes is the
It's a
baby
new
seal
guy.
walks
It's not
into
a new
club.
audience, man.
It's not 3 baby seals. It's a baby seal walks into a club.
It's my joke, dude.
I turned
Let
you
him
on
make it
to
his own.
You turned me on to different stuff. You just turned me on in general, Chuck. Homeless Chuck, everybody. Homeless Chuck in the house
Good
tonight.
evening. I'm touching my nipples for everybody out there.
Did you guys like that joke with the guy jumping out on the 13th floor?
I did. I thought it was great. Pops, another joke, if you would, please.
Okay, I'll tell you one about very similar happened.
Awesome.
Guy's in bed with this chick, and he's really got things going good, and all of a sudden there's this rap on the door. Oh, that's my husband. Been drinking. He's a mean sucker. You better get the hell out of here. So he figures he'll jump out. He's hanging on a ledge. He figures you hang on until the old man goes to sleep, because it's late, you know. He's hanging on a ledge. He hangs on the ledge. Guy comes in, he tosses and turns in the bed. He gets up and he goes to the window and he barfs all over the guy. He's hanging on for dear life. Guy goes back to bed. He's got to pee. He goes over to the window, wipes some of the puke off of the guy's face. And 45 minutes, he's tossing and turning, the guy's hanging on. Guy goes over and hangs his ass out the window and gives him full treatment. It's a couple of weeks later, he's telling his two buddies about it. He says, I didn't mind hanging on that damn ledge all night. He says, in the morning when the sun came out, I looked down, I was only 6 inches off the ground.
You get the joke drum for that, Pops.
What?
There it is. Anyway. Danny B, do you have a joke on tap for us? Come on, man. Come on, Danny B.
Not any appropriate ones.
Does this show look appropriate or sound appropriate to you?
Really?
No, I actually, I got...
After that one, what could you miss with?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so actually, I can ask you questions instead, and then I can compare you to how I answered them before.
Sounds like fun. It's a game, everybody.
Okay.
So has he done the jelly bean game yet?
No. Before we get any further into Danny B's tenure on the show tonight.
No, I'm not. No, you have to eat a
Danny B, here we go. Spin the wheel, Death, Danny. Spin the wheel, Death. And
That was
Danny B.
wimpy. That was wimpy for a guy who took down 2 blondes.
2 young blondes. Wasn't that a 90s band?
They were dirty. Doesn't count.
All right, Danny.
dirty young
This is either coconut or spoiled milk. Enjoy. Let us know what you think.
If it tastes like sweaty balls, it's because Kevin was itching.
Ooh, coconut.
Oh, Danny B got lucky with the coconut.
Fucking weak game.
Try it again.
Oh, if he wants more, I'll spin for you. And we got, it's either juicy pear, which is what
or
we are
together.
A juicy pear. Or booger. And let's see, the color of that is, it looks like a booger. It's greenish. All right, Danny B, I got that right here. Oh,
Danny B, I looked out for like 10 rounds of this
juicy
earlier tonight.
pear
I
or
got,
booger?
what was it? It was fucking horrible.
This is really no fun for the audience. So.
Sure it is. Danny, what do you taste? Don't worry, we're just live. Take your time.
I can't taste anything, actually.
Oh, my God.
That one doesn't have any flavor.
We need quality control.
No flavor, really?
Okay, so you know what an MRE is, right?
An MRE,
Meals ready to eat.
thank you.
It's rations they give you in the military that you just add water to most of it and shit.
Ready to eat.
They have different kind of spreads in it. You got your cheese spread, jalapeno cheese, you got pepper, peanut butter and peanut butter and jelly, and then chocolate peanut butter. Which spread would you lather yourself, like your entire body, and why?
We go with
butter and I'd have
peanut
my
butter and
dog
jelly.
lick it
Everybody
out.
loves
Shut your whore
I'd
mouth.
have Chuck's dog lick it off.
Pipe
me.
down back there, audience.
No,
What spread would you lather yourself in, and why?
Lorri B, what spread would you lather yourself in, and why?
I want to know what the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot is.
G-spot is where God put it because you can never find it.
Difference between what? golf ball and a G-spot?
Let's let Pops handle this one.
Glick is
You can hit the golf
Hey,
ball.
Lorri,
What is the difference between a golf ball and a
you
G-spot?
want to go to the recreation park with me tomorrow?
Both get to hole in one.
Pops, what is the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot, Pops?
I know the answer.
Well, the difference is when you hit one. Hit them both. Or you hit,
It's actually true.
huh?
When you hit
This
one home.
it's actually true.
Glick's got it. A guy will actually search for a golf ball. Nice.
You don't search for a golf ball?
No, a guy will actually search for a golf ball,
But not
Lorri.
search for a G-spot.
My
What's the
explanation.
difference between a blowjob and a Caesar salad?
I wouldn't know. Caesar salads are good.
What are you doing for lunch? What are you doing for lunch tomorrow?
Wow, Jay, my mama's listening.
All right.
Okay.
Well, in that case, we'll change the question. We'll change the question here. All right. Would you rather suck one dick 10 times or 10 dicks one time, and why?
Lost audio. That's on Kathy. She loses audio all the time. Now, would I rather suck 10 dicks one time or suck one dick 10 times?
Absolutely.
Neither.
You got to pick one.
No,
Why do I have to pick one?
Because it's part of the fucking question.
Go with the 10 dicks one time because you can do it all in a row.
I'll go with that.
It does not have to be to completion.
Think of that guy that went into the prison and answered it according to what he did. Remember, you saw that at our house, the movie.
Oh, yeah. With the comedian, Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross. Yeah. Danny, enlighten me, please.
In the words of Captain O'Malley, though, for reference to this question, he hits
No,
it on
then
point.
you say, tell him if you had to make that choice, 10 or 1, what would you do?
10.
No, man.
Really?
Jeff Ross says if he had to come in there as a prisoner, he'd look for the biggest, baddest motherfucker in there.
Oh, I remember.
And suck his cock.
Yeah.
Versus the bodyguard.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So they asked.
I'm not savvy in prison sex. I'm sorry. You know.
They asked this.
Well, that's why he wanted the biggest, baddest guy to protect his ass, you dummy.
Oh, he was definitely protecting his ass. But no, they asked a Marine captain by Captain O'Malley same questions, and I was asked same questions, and then they sent me to this link to this guy, and he made a pretty good point. He's like, all right, let's break this shit down. If you suck the same dick 10 times, that shows some level of commitment, and that's fucking gay.
Wow,
So,
that makes you gay.
10 dicks. Next question.
Speaking of Captain O'Malley, remember Primus back in the day? They make a reference
Because that
to
makes fucking sense.
No, they make a reference right here, right now. Ready?
Time in the cat and many a story to tell, but it was a rare occasion such as this that he did.
It sounds like Skinny Vinny.
That's not music.
How's that not music,
I like
Chuck?
that.
How's that not music? He's talking about a cat. Anyway.
It kind of sounds like Boomhauer.
They called it O'Malley's Alley. That's why I brought it up. That's how quick I am on the board, though, man. Quickness.
You're fucking amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You want to wrestle? You want to get butt naked and wrestle?
What kind of cheese spread do you got?
I like peanut butter. Dude, what kind do you like?
I would
When
see.
you hit 'em,
I
it
answered
feels
with chocolate peanut butter.
Good. Yeah.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Because I'm like the only
I mean,
reason
it's a real
why
satisfaction.
you would lather yourself in any kind of MRE spread is if you're having at least 2 or 3 other girls lick that shit off you.
But you're in the military or prison. There's no other girls.
No, we're not talking about prison. We're talking about fucking MREs and lathering this shit on you, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
So if you're going to lather any kind of spread on you, that's because you're having at least 2 or 3 girls licking that shit off you. And if they're going to lick it off me, I'm going to kiss them, okay? And I'm not trying to kiss no fucking cheese spread bullshit. I'll make out with peanut butter, but chocolate peanut butter?
What about, you ever seen 2 girls, 1 cup?
Fuck your face.
Hey, dude, that's so funny you say that because I got a buddy who's a cop, right? And now, hold on, I'm going to turn the music off. Before we take our break, I'll tell you the story. I got a buddy who's a cop in
hate
Clearwater.
that video.
No, check this out. Lori's never seen that video.
The first 5 seconds of it. And I was
Hold
like,
on, hold on. Check this out, dude. I got a buddy in Clearwater who's a cop, right? Jay, you know him, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he was telling me that they responded to a fight at a playground. There's a bunch of adults, right? What? What do you show me your wide open mouth? What's in my mouth? There's nothing in my mouth. Oh, you want me to open my mouth? Anyway,
Get on with it.
Christos replies to a call at a playground. A couple of cops show up, right? And these guys are fighting there, but like young men, teenagers, 18, 19, 20, whatever.
Right.
And they're throwing each other back and forth, pushing each other around and everything. And they're talking mad shit. So the cops are just kind of like hanging out, like, go, calm down, guys, calm down. And the one dude says to another, I'm going to say this roughly, and I hope Chris is listening and would chime in. It would be great. But from what I remember him telling me like 7 years ago, that they were going back and forth, and the one guy that was pushing the other guy says, something about your your stupid face, and the one guy's like, my face? What? You fuck my face. It's like that, dude. He said,
wow.
fuck my face. And all the cops just started laughing. And everybody was laughing at the one instigator, and it just quickly died down, Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Fuck your face, stupid fit. I got a stupid face. You fuck my face. I thought that was awesome, dude.
I guess how you dilute the situation. I guess
dilute the situation with some peanut butter. Yes, pops.
How do you guys got 401?
Oh my God.
401ks?
Yeah, I got 401ks.
Well, then we should make an announcement as to what happened today.
The Dow hit 20,000 points.
20,013
for the first time in history.
First time. Well, Does anybody know when it hit 1,000?
2009.
1,000.
8,000, 2009. 1,000, I would say 1969.
I think it was early 70s. Look it up in a.
Pretty damn close.
1979.
It was 70, I think. It was before Jay was born. But
The hippie movement, yeah. People weren't worried about their retirement. They were worried about living in the now.
1,000.
1,000. Times are different back then. The dollar was worth less than $1 back then.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Am I wrong?
You really should see how happy Kevin was to that joke. He was like, let him marinate.
Yeah, he was just chuckling in his
Let
chair.
him marinate. I'm so cool right
Not
now.
chuckling. I've been celibate for over a year.
Hey, what's the difference between a Catholic priest and a zit?
This is going to be amazing.
The zit will wait till you're 12 to come on your face.
Oh, you read it.
Oh my God, that's just so
the difference
brilliant.
between a Catholic priest and a zit?
Yes.
Well,
we
one
just
is
said it,
Christian
Pops.
and one is beige.
1972. The answer to your question, Pops.
Okay, good, because
Did Glick do that? God, I love that guy. Glick it, everybody. Fuck
1972.
Google. Just Glick it.
I Googled it, alright? So I Googled it on my phone.
1972.
And what did I get? I got call Pizza Hut, the number to Leaning Tower of Pizza, the number for Wing House, the number for McDonald's and Burger King, and Grandma Sally's. I don't know how I got that out of when did the Dow hit 1,000, but that's what comes up on my phone.
You missed Capozzi's.
So no wonder I'm overweight.
Capozzi's. Jesus. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Capozzi's started off with Gulf to Bay.
Calm down, everybody. We're going to take our final break. We're going to end the show here after we come back. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. We'll be right back. Hit us up on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. Enjoy the break. Stick around in the chat room. Tune in for the third hour. It's going to be fantastic. We'll be right back, everybody.
شما دارین گوش میدین به Kevin Holly Show. شما دارین گوش میدین به Kevin Holly Show. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه Kevin Holly.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the freaking volume up, you monkey.
We both know we can't go without it. Jay told me you'll never be alone. Oh, oh, oh. I can't feel my balls when I'm with Jay, but I love it, and Jay loves it. Ooh. I can't feel my balls when I'm with Jay, but I love it, and Jay loves it. Ooh. I can't feel my balls when I'm with Jay, but I love it, and Jay loves it. Ooh. I can't feel my balls when I'm with Jay. Jay loves wrestling federations, lucha libre masks, boots, and all. He feels a premonition that's scheduled for one fall. Jay's into new positions. He likes dicks in the candlelight. He's got a new addiction for every Thursday night. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Jay's always pulling on his spring. Jaybird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He'll pull his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin's a color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, she's living la vida homo. Please, don't you fuck my goat. Don't fuck my goat, 'cause I don't want my goat to be fucking anyhow. Please, don't you fuck my goat, no, 'cause I don't want my goat to be fucking now. I'm telling you that, oh, I don't like it like this. Can you miss? Oh, Jay, you should know. Oh, that might go. Fuck this podcast coming straight from the underground. A young wigger got a bag 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my co-hosts think they have the authority to talk for the majority. Fuck that shit, 'cause I ain't the one for a homeless motherfucker with a mic and some puns to be beaten on. He's really pale, he can go blow Joe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me, 'cause I'm a broadcaster. With the co-host who's drunk and plastered. James sitting in his car, listening to a podcast, thinking every wigger is busting a podcast. You never see me in the pen or Pop's Jim Nall walking Chuck's dogs. Beat a podcast out of shape, and when I'm finished, bring the yellow tape to take off the scene of the slaughter and keep homeless Chuck away from your daughter. I don't know if Jay's a fag or what, patting Kevin down and showing his nuts, and on the other hand, homeless Chuck, he never gets none, not from a black or a white woman, 'cause he falls down on the street top. Homeless Chuck solicits sex from a black cop. Jaybird will swarm on any motherfucker with a gold microphone. Just because I'm from Newport Richie, punk podcasts are afraid of me. A young wigger on a warpath, and when I'm finished, it's gonna be my podcast with Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Jay. Yo, Jay, I got something to say. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Yeah, fuck this podcast. Fuck you, Camden. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, Homeless Chuck. What's up, Pops? Yeah. What's up, Pops? Yeah. Fuck this podcast. She's a Greek girl. She loves dolmades. She loves cheeses. And America, too. She's a Greek girl. Crazy about Hellas. She loves desserts. And her yaya, too. It's a long day living in Tampa. There's a Greek way for everything in her yard. And I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't eat gamista. I'm a bad boy. I dropped a baklava. I'm Greek. Greek ballin'. Oh, when your son falls down, lands hard down on his tush, and the poor mom forgot, you wish your toddler's feet were monkey-proof. Under the boardwalk, down by the monkey, on a blanket with Harambe is where he'll be. Under the boardwalk, where is your son? Harambe's grabbing his arm. People watching above. Harambe's falling in love under the boardwalk.
One. Everybody, get ready. Tomorrow, November 17th, 2015, it's the Kevin Holly Show, live from 8 to 11. It's Wednesday. And if you call in tomorrow, you can speak to a live Syrian refugee just recently transplanted from the middle of who hell knows where. And you can call us at 727-657-3686. And you too can speak to him and ask the questions that everybody in America's dying to know right now on the Kevin Holly Show, because we bring it, and we bring it real.
It was April the 41st. Being a quadruple leap year, I was driving in downtown Atlantis. My Barracuda was in the shop, so I was in a rented Stingray, and it was overheating. So I pulled into a Shell station. They said I'd blown a seal. I said, fix the damn thing and leave my private life out of it, okay, pal? While they were doing that, I walked over to a place called the Oyster Bar, a real dive. But I knew the owner. He used to play for the Dolphins. I said, hi, Gil! You have to yell, he's hard of hearing. Gil was also down on his luck. Fact is, he was barely keeping his head below water. I bellied up to the sandbar. He poured me the usual. Rusty snail, hold a grunion, shaken, not stirred. With a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich on the side. Heavy on the Mako. I slipped him a fin. On porpoise. I was feeling good. I even dropped a sand dollar in the box for Jerry's squids. For the halibut. Well, the place was crowded. We were packed in like sardines. They were all there to listen to the big band sounds of Tommy Dorsal. What soul. Tommy was rocking the place with a very popular tune-up, Salmon Enchanted Evening, and the stage was surrounded by screaming groupers, probably there to see the bass player. One of them was this cute little yellowtail, and she's giving me the eye. So I figured this is my chance for a little fun. You know, piece of Pisces. But she said things I just couldn't fathom. She was too deep, seemed to be under a lot of pressure. Boy, could she drink. She drank a lot. I said, what's your sign? She said, aquarium. I said, great, let's get tanked. I invited her up to my place for a little midnight bait. I said, come on, baby, it'll only take a few minnows. She threw me that same old line. Not tonight. I got a haddock. And she wasn't kidding either, because in came the biggest, meanest-looking haddock I'd ever seen come down the pike. He was covered with muscles. He came over to me and said, listen, shrimp, don't you come trolling around here. What a crab. This guy was steamed. I could see the anchor in his eyes. I turned to him, I said, baloney. You're just being shellfish. Well, I knew there was going to be trouble, and so did Gil, because he was already on the phone to the cods. The haddock hits me with a sucker punch. I catch him with a left hook. He eels over. It was a fluke, but there he was, lying on the deck, flat as a mackerel. Helpless. I said, forget the cods, Gil. This guy's going to need a sturgeon. Well, the yellowtail was impressed with the way I landed her boyfriend. She came over to me. She said, hey, big boy, you're really a game fish. What's your name? I said, Marlin. Time. I took her to dinner. I took her to dance. I bought her a bouquet of flounders. And then I went home with her. And what did I get for my trouble? Case of the clams.
shit? No.
Followed by weeks of thrill, I land on Earth's hard face. No legs could keep that pace, and through the rest I said, is there ever a time when the state of sleeping will leave my mind?
I live this way on a feeling lated. Come Monday morning, you feel checkmated. You can be a cool and become the rule. Exceptions were made to drown.
I'm not used to it. You think I'd be by now. Me is the ups, the ups and the downs. I wanna make a mess. I wanna blow off stress. I wanna stoke the fire. Just creatures for a while. I wanna make a mess. I wanna blow off stress. I wanna stoke the fire. Just creatures comes and goes. It comes and goes sometimes. I go a little crazy. Sometimes I go a little crazy just like you. I do. I know what you were gonna say, but were afraid to cause dismay. Your lyrics switched around, the mixture watered down, and now a pointless display. It's something one won't understand unless they're in it with me here hand in hand.
Think over that, my dear. The things you love, you must keep near and carry on, and you won't feel withdrawn, even if you're coming down.
Sometimes it's wearable, sometimes it's bearable, like hurrying toward balance till the glass is full. I wanna make a mess, I wanna blow off stress, I wanna stoke the fire, just creatures for a while. I wanna make a mess, I wanna blow off stress, I wanna stoke the fire, just creatures comes and goes. It comes and goes sometimes. Sometimes I get a little out there. Sometimes I go off. Sometimes just like this. Woo! Go a little crazy. Sometimes I go a little crazy just like you. I do. Sometimes I go a little crazy. Sometimes I go a little crazy just like you. I do.
My last girlfriend didn't like me, thought she might be most likely a dyke. She just didn't excite me. Left the air, but that was alright. She was hotter than the sun, but she just wasn't that bright. My mistake, she was more flaky than a leper colony. I think I wouldn't, cause Ben would have been much better company. Ass like a donkey, acting funky, gave her L, now she's a flunky. So my love for her died quicker than a batch of sea monkeys. Early bird gets the worm, spread your legs and spread the word. So what if I'm not the smartest peanut in the turd? I'm white, which goes with everything, but I can come in any color. And I'm looking for the kind of girl that reminds me of my mother. But it's hard to find a girl with a viper tattooed on her tushy. And how many girls do you know that can play the harmonica with their pussies? Like them easy and hot. dog to hear me through, don't interrupt. It's just the older that they are, the easier they get to pick up. I'd fill the generation gap, clean the cupboards from her rafters. Old hens would rather put out than be put out to the pasture. No H just ain't a gauge, I like my girls like my cheese. Preferably for me, fat-free American singles only. I want my next chick anorexic, the winner is the thinner. Won't have to take her skinny ass out to a fancy dinner like Sizzler. She got a beef with the fat. If I forget to put the seat up, I can put up with her crap. Let her lash out and crack the whip, but not in bed. I don't play rough, no, I can't be tied down with a girl that wants me tied up. Just independent like no effects, smart like Janine Garofalo. She used big words to make fun of me so that I would never know. Bestow upon me all her wisdom of the Dewey Decimal System. Gee, you know what I really want in a girl? Me. I need to find a new vagina. Any kind of new vagina. It's hard to rhyme a word like vagina. Kevin Klein, kind of South Carolina.
Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
All right, we are back live with more of the Kevin Holly Show. Welcome back, everybody. And I don't know what the hell's going on downstairs, but Chuck and Jay are down there. A couple of trucks pulling to the parking lot real fast like. And we all abandoned ship, left Chuck and Jay to handle it, so who knows? It could be a firefight down there right now. It wouldn't be much of a fight for Jay and Chuck, though, you know what I mean? But we are back live here.
I'm sure they got it.
We got Danny B and Pops on the mics. If anybody else would like to grab a microphone, we have an open mic. Jaybird's downstairs getting raped, so feel free to sit in. Private Pat, Lorri B, anybody? So, oh, yeah. Welcome. So we were talking a little bit about MREs during the break. Mm-hmm. And you guys said that while you were deployed, you got MREs, meals ready to eat, right?
Yes.
Now, they gave you a little bit of toilet paper to handle that big-ass shit that you're going to take. Now, my question to you...
The MRE comes with 3,000 calories per package, okay? So that's a lot of calories just for the small amount of food they give you, okay? So, the food you can normally get is you basically get your main meal, which is some kind of meat.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to either be like steak or like maybe like a pasta with meatballs or something like that, or fish or whatever. You get like a side, which is usually like a bread,
meatballs,
crackers, and like mashed potatoes and shit like that. And then you get a spread with that, like cheese or cheese with jalapeno, peanut butter. Usually if you have bread, it's like peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and chocolate.
Well, let's get to the toilet paper part. Now you get like a small piece of toilet paper?
They give you this little tiny thing that's maybe the size of your hand.
Is it 4-ply?
And it's just one sheet.
One square.
No, let me ask you this.
Sheet. It's not even enough to take up a little grain of poop.
Now, do you wrap that sheet around your fingertip and then break off the part over your tip and save that and then use the rest of it to clean your asshole? And
no, that's Marines.
And then you come back with that little piece that you ripped off to go underneath your fingernail with.
Spare square.
Right?
That's Marines. They can take off in the butt.
What do you call my little area here? Is this like my station?
That would be your station, yes.
My station?
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Smells so good right now.
Lorri B's been sitting in it for a while now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, Pops, go ahead, yes.
Well, go ahead. If you,
No, I got nothing. Go ahead, Pops.
Let me tell him I was joking, and I'll give somebody a mic here to sit down. Lorri or Pat.
Okay.
the first joke is, guy walks into the bar, give me a shot and a beer. And he says, the guy says, hey, he says, to the bartender, you're a sport, you look your fair and I'm fair. Tell you what I'll do, I'll make you a little bet. He says, I bet you $10 I can bite my eye. Bartender looks at him. Okay, so bartender lays $10 on the bar, and the guy looks at it. And he reaches in, he takes out his glass eye, and he bites it. The bartender says, don't get excited, don't get excited. He says, I'll bet you this $10 here. I'll double your money. I'll bet you $20. I can bite my ear. But he doesn't have a glass ear, so he lays 20 on top of the 10. So the guy reaches in, he takes out his false teeth, and he chomps on his ear. Now the bartender's pissed. He's coming over to the bar. Hey, calm down. Don't get excited. I'll bet you this $30 that I can pee on you without getting you wet. But you're on. So he lays his head down on the bar, and the guy stands up and he pees right in his face. He's winking and blinking, wiping his face. He says, hey, I'm all wet. Guy hands him the $30. He says, here, dude. You win some and you lose some. Okay, the sequel now. Guy walks into this millionaires club, right? A high-class joint in a big, long bar. And he pulled the same thing on a bartender. He says, I'll bet you $100 I can bite my eye. The bartender sets $100 in the bar. He pulls out his eye and bites it. I'll bet you $200 I can bite my ear. Pulls out his teeth and bites his ear. I don't get excited. He says, bet you $300. If you take this shot glass and put it down at the end of the bar, I could piss in it from right here in this chair. Bartender looks, yeah, you're on. So he takes the shot glass and sits it down there, and the guy eyes it up, kind of takes like a measuring, like you're sighting in a rifle. He stands up in a chair and he pees all across the bar, and he misses the shot glass by 1.5 inches. Bartender picks up the bar rag. He's wiping up the bar, coming all the way back with a big smile on his face, and he picks up the $300. He says, I got you. He says, oh, yeah, you sure did, man. He says, you see that millionaire over there in the corner? Yeah. He says, I bet him $10,000 before he came in here tonight that I could come in here, piss across your bar, and get you to wipe it up with a smile on your face.
There you go, Pops. Very nice, very nice.
Nicely done.
I think it's time for something, you guys. And Chuck, if you wouldn't mind exchanging places with...
I'm getting injured. I'm getting injured.
No, you will not get injured, I promise. Danny B, if you wouldn't mind, I have something special for Chuck here. Thank you, Danny, for sitting in. But this is Chuck's time here, and I don't want to...
you want Lorri or Pat?
No, you need to be here as well. We need the original crew. Okay, we got Pops, we got Jaybird, we got Homeless Chuck.
Baby Jehovah fucking Witness.
Okay, Chuck, put those headphones on. We are going to do something very special.
Like trying to break my fingers now. Now we're going to try to pierce my fucking eardrums.
Yep. Here you go, Jay. That's for you.
Oh.
Here you go, Chuck. That's for you.
Meth?
Hold it up.
No, hold on. Yeah, I got a problem.
There you go. I'm here for you, Chuck. I will help you. You know what it is time for, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, my God.
On the Kevin Holly Show, it is time for the $10 pyramid game, everybody. Here we go. Here we go.
Can I interrupt? I don't know what the first word is.
Switch.
So, you can't be quiz. You wrote all the words.
It's going to be you quizzing Pops, and then then Chuck quizzing Pops, or Chuck quizzing you. You ready?
Oh God, yes, I am.
All right, here we go. Jaybird, you're quizzing Pops.
All right,
Pops, are you ready for the pyramid game, Pops?
Yeah.
All right, put that microphone by your face there, Pops. Get that nice and close. And here we go. 30 seconds on the board. Jaybird, are you ready?
All right, Pops. It's a town in Florida. It has to do with Santa's little helpers. They're known as what are Santa
helpers?
Thank you.
Oh shit!
All right, and this one is from Egypt, and he's very well renowned. He resides in a big tomb. He resides in a big tomb.
Sounds like tit.
Yeah, sounds like tit, but it's not. It rhymes with Bing Butt, but
time's running out.
The most famous Egyptian
Butt tomb.
Steve Martin made a song with it.
All right, there's no way. I like big butts, but I cannot lie. There's no way. There's no way he's ever going to get
Sound
this.
it out for him. Sound it out.
All right, so it sounds like Bird dicks a slot.
Like what?
Bird dicks a slot, but he's a rapper. And he's known as, in England, if you're a...
Rap, I'm not into that shit at all.
Yeah, Bing. All right, you should know this one.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. Sorry.
They were very popular back in the 70s. I don't...
Beatles?
No, but very close. It began with that letter, but they rhymed. And you get honey from a...
Bee, honeybees?
Yep, and then the last part of it rhymes with that. And it's a band. And they were
BJs.
hippies.
Oh!
BJs?
What?
Close enough.
The Bee Gees, not the BJs. Holy shit.
What is it?
Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
Bee Gees. Oh, GG.
He said BJs.
That was an hunky dory, man.
All right, Pop. So this is where Homer Simpson is from. It's in.
I know
It's
this one.
it's where the Cubs play, but not quite in there. It's
Wrigley Field?
Yeah, but no,
Oh, it's
it's
close.
a town.
It's close.
It's a town close to where the Cubs play.
Chicago?
No, close to where they play.
It's 2 hours away.
It's 2 hours away.
Go
Albert? No, not Albert.
It's not winter season.
Winter.
And it's
State capital, maybe?
Go with seasons.
The state capital, maybe. I have no fucking clue what the capital.
Springfield. No, there's.
Oh!
Springfield,
no,
Illinois.
Springfield is the most
Where is it?
name of all cities.
I know it, but where is
You got it. I don't care.
Where
We
the
won.
Cubs, Bobby?
We won.
You got it, Pops. He got 3 out of 5.
Springfield. No, he didn't. I only got 4 out of 5.
He didn't get Sir
Kevin,
Mix-a-Lot.
considering you wrote these, who am I questioning?
So he got 4 out of 5.
Now you got to question Jaybird.
Oh, all right, Jaybird.
Hold on.
All right, stay
Wait a minute.
focused.
Hold on. We got to set the clock here. 30 seconds on the board. Pyramid game. Chuck serving Jaybird with the clues. Are you ready, Jay?
Okay.
All right.
United States hates them, and occasionally they
Black
smash
people?
them. No, they smashing. If I have a formal
Mexicans?
dinner, I'm breaking out my finest.
China.
There you go. Las Vegas is also known as
the Sex City, Sin City.
There you go. People with their pinkies out and all Snoopy and
England, English people.
No, it starts with an A, and then they're condescending and they're
Assholes.
No, you're very close.
Asians.
It rhymes with my
Africans.
Yeah, close. It's can we pass? We'll come back to that. He's a very famous actor. He did all the XXX movies.
Vin Diesel.
All right. Okay, now we're moving on. We're coming back to what can get clogged up occasionally when you're doing
toilets.
No, you physically.
Kevin's mouth.
No. Okay, a man urinates through this primary physical device.
Penis. Cock.
No.
Prick.
No. Oh my God! If you had somebody.
You said peel.
No, that's close. It's very, very, very close. If you had somebody do
Urethra.
there you go. Okay, now we're going back to the first one. They were snobbish. They were they were
British
the elite
people.
of the British. They were also known as the stray cats. You come up with another name for stray
Struts.
cats. No. Very, very poignant. Very, very, very snooty. They
the
were
kings
the
and queens. The aristocrats.
Oh! Bullshit. She said it.
I know she helped me.
I
out.
didn't hear nothing that she said. I heard. Did you say something?
What?
Yeah, that's
I didn't hear you.
I have had.
I should have said it. Blank Franklin. Aretha Franklin.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I should have said. I should have said it.
You guys ready for
Did
2
you
more?
hear the
Oh,
segment
yeah,
that I
we're
read,
ready.
Kevin, on this one where I said a woman has 2 of them?
Titties? Or boyfriends and a husband?
Oh, Chuck.
Remember that, Kevin? That segment like this when I quizzed you and women has 2 of them?
No, Kevin.
Yeah, it was taint meat.
Huh?
It was
I don't
taint
know what
meat.
this is.
No,
Tell me what that is.
that was a taint meat.
Yeah, now, bro?
Sound it up.
Love you, brother.
Jesus, Chuck. Chuck, hold on. Man down! Man down!
Did he just try sucking your dick?
No, not more often.
Yeah, take it off.
Come on by the house.
I will later.
See ya.
All right, Danny B.
Danny B. Oh.
Well, why is Danny leaving?
Danny has left the building.
Are on the way.
No, because I don't want you lunging from highway here.
Thank you for coming, Danny B. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Danny B in the house. Taking off. Thanks for coming in. dude.
Kevin, I'm not going to thank him for coming.
Later, Danny.
All right, so
Have a
who's
good one, everybody.
are we switching this up? Is Chuck gonna do Pops now, and I'm gonna do?
Yeah, sure. If
'Cause
Lorri
I'm
B would
done
like to.
doing-
Bye, Danny.
Oh yeah, let's get Lorri B in this.
Honestly, Lorri B, can you do these words because your boy toy wrote them, and I don't know what the hell these are.
Let me do Lorri B. I mean, let me ask
Jay,
her
you cannot
question.
ask me that question. I'm not in control of that.
Why
This is not a biker club.
Your minds are always in the gutter.
You want to get in on this? Huh?
Get in on what? Exactly. What the fuck is going on in here?
It's not a
No, I'm
biker
doing
club.
Lorri B. There's no help needed.
All right, come on. Somebody's got to step it up here.
No, Lorri B, you got to sit and do this because these are big words.
All right, Lorri B will read those words to Jaybird. Jaybird will read his words to Pops. Sound good?
Yeah,
All right.
she's making the same fucking face that I
I
did.
guess if I can't do Lorri B, then that's fine. So.
Oh, okay, go back and forth. You do Lorri B, Lorri B will do you.
You're going to do Jay tonight.
Yeah, Jay and Lorri B, final round of the Pyramid Game live on the Kevin Holly Show. Are you guys ready?
Wait.
Reset the clock. Lorri B, let me know when you're ready.
He's supposed to figure out what
No,
word it
He's
is.
got his own words. He's going to give you clues. You got to
Don't
guess his
give me
words.
clues. I'm going to guess your word.
Do you want to go first, Jay, or Lorri, would you like to go first?
Pull it off.
Jaybird, why don't you go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Lorri B, are you ready? Jaybird's going to give you clues. You got to guess his words.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. I would like to fondle your. They are what produce milk for babies.
Boobies.
Mammalian gland.
Yeah, but they're it's kind of
Breasts?
yeah. I mean,
It's a
did she not
slang
get the
term.
exact? It's no,
Tits?
it's a technical term actually.
Mammalian protrusion.
Mammary glands.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit.
All right. All right, this was a very gross video on YouTube, and it
Oh,
involved.
Kevin.
2 spoons and a girl.
It's very close, Chuck, and thank you for your help.
Yeah,
even though
Chuck,
you're not
calm
supposed
down.
To be.
Okay.
But it is
Stand down,
people,
Chuck.
2 people with something you would drink out of. Unfortunately, they drank
2
something.
cups and a girl.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough. All right, this is what Chuck uses with his dogs. He sprays it on his genitals and has them lick it off. It comes in a can, and you spray it out. So most people just put it on crackers and they eat it.
Cheese whiz.
Very good.
Are you kidding me?
All right, this is a horrible, horrible band. They're not dime front, but the exact opposite.
Nickelback.
Oh
All
my
right.
God, dude! Lorri,
Now-
look at the big brain on Lorri.
Now this is
That's what I'm looking at.
this is possibly the best quarterback that's ever played in the NFL. Possibly the team he plays for right now has the best quarterback. Bart Starr also played for this team. He wore the logo number 4. And he was like possibly one of the best quarterbacks ever.
Miami Dolphins.
He has never, he's like never took a game out for injury until he was old.
Dan Marino.
And
Lorri, time's running out. Best
last-
football player of all time. My favorite player.
I know Grammatica. I know Marino.
Kevin wore the jersey to my house last week.
Oh, that was the Packers dude.
Yeah.
Favre.
She got it.
Yeah.
A little extra time. We'll give it
Get that
to
in
her.
time?
We'll give it to her. Yes. Lorri B, 5 for 5, baby. Wow. Woo.
All right, now Lorri B does pops now. I need a break. I'm gonna have to go have
Jay.
a
Some of
cigarette.
these words that they gave me are not very.
I need to have
What?
a cigarette after all that.
Dude, we have 19 minutes left in the show. Let's finish it out. Lorri B, gonna quiz Pops in the Kevin Holly Show Pyramid Game. Pops, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Pops, here we go. Lorri B, get your words ready. Reset the clock. And here we go.
Okay, this is a breakdown of one word, 2 parts. Ready? First part of the word is very loose woman.
Whore.
Or slut.
Whore.
Jezebel.
And second part of that word is
Monger?
A sound that you make with sexual pleasure.
I forgot what that's like.
Or that you make with sexual pleasure.
Yeah, what's the sound?
Moan or moan.
Nice. You got it.
Something that pulls you down.
What?
Something that pulls you down, or else you would be floating.
Ex-wife.
Gravity.
Yes.
Pops. Woo.
I'd use that answer for
Let's say
30
vape
seconds.
and chill.
What?
Vape and chill?
Vape and chill.
Click.
Close. That's the.
Chris Click.
Oh, Chris Glick, the name on the pyramid game. Got it, Pops.
What are jeans called that sit?
Levi.
No, that sit below your.
Hip huggers.
What? Instead of gangsters, they're.
Hip huggers. No.
I don't know even know the word myself.
Ass crackers.
Well, you got the hip
that's
part.
not right. That's not
Cowboys wear.
Oh,
on
I
their
know it now. I know it now.
on their boots.
Spurs.
Yes.
Spur huggers.
No.
You can't say that,
They're
Pops.
assless.
Did he say spear jumpers?
Ass.
No,
Spur
it's
ass.
spur hug.
No,
Ass.
you had hip.
Did he say assless chaps?
I sure hope he did.
Hip
Where's the
and
clock, Kevin? Go
Spur.
put some fire under
Hip.
her, man.
Extra time for Pops on this one. Lori, more words.
hipsters. Hipsters. I should have said
Hip
sir.
spurs.
Great
Hip
clue.
spurs. Hip spurs.
Okay.
Should have been like guys that go and hang out at coffee shops. And,
Skinny jeans.
I should have just said
Fashion oriented.
your drink. That would have been better. Sorry, my bad on that one.
Stirs.
No problem.
Okay. It's the sticky stuff. Well, first of all,
Ejaculate.
it grows, has
Pre-cum.
shade, bunch of leaves, branches.
I think if you spoke into the microphone, I could hear you better. I really don't hear you too good.
Can you hear me now?
I can't.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
It grows, has branches, tree, and leaves.
That rules out Chuck's family tree.
It grows.
It grows. It's wood, has branches, leaves.
Tree.
Yep. And the sticky stuff that comes out of it.
Sap.
Yep. Ding.
Tree sap.
Ding, ding, ding.
That was
My
good.
God, she walked him right down the road.
Way to go, Pops. You got 4 to 5. Jaybird is the big winner tonight, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaybird, the big winner of the pyramid game on the Kevin Holly
What
Show.
do I get for that?
You get something out of the
Hand
prize
job for
box.
Pops.
I got something for Jaybird for winning the game tonight. A lottery ticket, Jaybird. Scratch it off. Tell me what you won.
It's already scratched. Here you go,
I get a
Chuck.
conch shell too.
Oh, no. No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that
Yeah, save this for some other sucker.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. I have a headache now.
So what are we doing next week, man?
Next week, the 1st of February. That's a great question, Jaybird.
Is that not the Super Bowl weekend?
Yeah, Super Bowl Wednesday, Chuck.
Yeah. They moved it this year. They did that just to fuck with the Kevin Holly Show, too,
They
man.
moved
That
the
sucks.
fucking home day just because
Our
they
ratings are going to be horrible next week.
Deplorable. Hormonable. Next week is the... let me look at the calendar here. That's the 1st. February 1st, right? Am I right about that?
February 5th?
First.
Fist.
First. Fist? Next week we have a fantastic guest calling in the show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Anybody want to guess what type of guest this might be?
What I want to guess is when any of our guests actually
Some
are
B-rate
daring enough to
actor
show
that
up
wants
here.
to talk about themselves.
Can't be the 5th. The 3rd is
I am.
Sunday.
The 1st.
Oh.
The 5th is Sunday.
The fist is what he was saying, Pops.
The 5th of February. The fist.
The 5th of February.
Oh, which reminds me, when are we going to do that thing with that gerbil you got?
What?
Right now.
Things going in your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to play Taser Hot Potato?
I promised.
I am not going to play Taser Hot Potato.
I promised I would. Lorri B,
He's
apparently
young.
you guys have a gerbil
He'll
now,
play it.
or a hamster or something.
We
No.
have 2 guinea pigs.
Guinea pig. I promised I would shove one up my ass live on the air.
Jay wins a mushroom stamp.
Jay, have you ever seen the size of a guinea pig?
I got big guinea pigs, man.
Really?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Much
Can we
bigger
get, like,
than
Yes,
a
I
ferret.
do. They're huge.
Substantially bigger than a ferret.
Yeah. No. But
They
big
are
enough.
substantially bigger than a
Are you getting your hopes up, Chuck?
Yes, I am.
Would you like me to get a ferret instead?
Yeah.
I was going to get a ferret, but fuck
You don't
it.
want to get a ferret, man.
But fuck it.
They'll bite your finger off.
I guess that's the point, isn't it?
On a lighter note, next week, the 1st of February, Wednesday night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, we have a guest in the second hour that is going to be the talented and beautiful actress Jocelyn Liu, who was in a movie with Jackie Chan, of all people. So tune in for that next week. That'll be a lot of fun. We'll talk to her about her career, her aspirations, her likes, dislikes, and her opinion of Homeless Chuck. We'll see what she has to say about that.
What's her
Also, Jocelyn Liu, L-E-W.
Has she done porn?
I don't believe so.
With the name Jocelyn, I would think so.
Will she do porn?
Eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did have a guest booked next
career.
week, but apparently, yeah, it's probably not going to happen now. Anyway.
It's just a matter of time.
Oh, my God. So, did you guys all have fun tonight? Did we have a good time?
Blast.
Of course you did.
But we need porn stars up here, dude.
Well, you're my executive producer.
Can I make one suggestion? For
Yes.
I am not an executive
For
producer.
our
I
future
am
shows, please have a Lorri B here. She adds so much to the show.
Yeah, it's not such a sausage fest with her.
Well, I'm sorry, guys, but somebody's got to stay home and clean the dishes and make myself a snack and shit.
Oh,
whoa,
Kevin,
I'm
you have
joking.
3 teenage daughters.
I'm
If you haven't
joking.
trained them by now,
Tell me
then
how the couch feels
Well,
tonight.
send Marilyn up with Lorri B, and you stay home and clean up that shit.
Yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, Lorri B should run the show and have your daughter the one.
No, Marilyn can run it, and Lorri B can fill in. And
You guys can all suck it. How about that?
I think we should have a towel snapping contest.
Oh, no, I lose that one
a
every
what?
time.
A what?
A towel snapping
I'm
contest.
in for that.
Oh,
You
towel
girls
snapping?
always beat him up with towel snapping.
And
Do you
the
run him
cage.
around your house?
I'm
Yes.
pretty good at that.
Do you run him around your house snapping his ass?
Yeah,
Out the door.
Jaybird's used to
Do you
jumping
really?
for towels. in the-
Periscope it.
What are you girls? Are your girls doing the same thing?
Teach them, Lori. Teach them.
This is how I sound when they do that.
It's funny because I have the girls behind me. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Yeah, hilarious. Hilarious. Anyway. You know what Pops reminds me of when he breathes in his hose?
Let's go back to that. 'Cause
No, fuck you.
Segue.
No. When Pops goes, it reminds me of Jason from Friday the 13th. You know what I'm talking about?
Kill.
I was thinking Vader.
Vader?
Yeah, that's a little Vader-like. Definitely.
Well, let's do a little contest right here.
Older Vader.
Let's do a contest right now with Pops.
Older Vader.
No, I'm thinking.
I want Pops to tell us, is it Vader breathing or is it Jason breathing? Okay?
Is it what?
Is it Jason from Friday the 13th or is it Darth Vader? Okay? Breathing. We're going to play a clip of both, and I want Pops to guess which it is. This will be fun, right?
He's got to say, "I am your father." Though.
No, he doesn't. You don't ever tell what Pops has to say.
Exactly.
You bite your
Pops,
tongue.
Run the new guy over with your wheelchair.
Watch your P's and Q's.
Hit him with your fucking
Hey, I'm his
wheelchair.
wheelchair Uber. He's not going to run me over.
That's uberly ridiculous.
Oh, that very clever, Chuck. Okay, Friday the 13th. Okay, let's let Pops breathe for a second. We can hear Pops. He's holding his breath, of course.
Pop, come on, play the goddamn game.
All right.
Sounds like you sleeping, Kevin.
Yeah.
Now, Pops, I want you to tell us: is this Jason from Friday the 13th?
Can you add a little?
Or is this Darth Vader? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's Jason.
Pops. That's definitely Pops.
Jason.
That's Jason. All right. I'm gonna mix it up now. This could be Darth or Jason. Okay, it could be either one. And that's Pops. All right, Pops. What's this?
Jay farting later.
That's Darth Vader.
Pops on point, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, which one is this? I'm going to go with Pops on that one.
I go Pops, too.
That's enough. Screw you guys. I'm done playing that one.
Thanks for being a good sport, Pops. That's funny shit. It really is. Oh, so again, thank you everybody for listening to the Kevin Holly Show, and for all of those elite in the chat room tonight.
Aristocrats.
The aristocrats, the aristocrats in the. This is awesome. Sorry.
Kevin, you have a very strange view.
I just want to play them all at the same time while Pops is breathing. We'll play them all.
All was motley.
All right, we got Darth, Jason, and Pops breathing at the same time.
Darth, Pops, Jason.
Come on, that's funny.
Circle survivor.
I'm sorry, dude. That's just
Circle of the survivalists? Is that what he said?
Oh my god. So my brother came up with an idea of instead of the Holly's Hobbits, you know how they got the LOD and they got Hoppy's Homies, and we had the Holly's Hobbits.
No, I never did like that.
What about I don't know. I was thinking Middle Eastern, like jihadists, like the Holy Hollies, the godless Chuck.
You did this round before.
I did, but Chuck and Jay were outside battling in the parking lot. What happened out there, by the way?
Dude, we almost got in a fight with those guys out there.
Why? What happened? What did they do?
Because they looked at us.
They were
man.
black.
Yeah.
Stop, Chuck.
They looked at us, dude.
Did anybody? Was there a conversation? Did they get out of their vehicles?
I would just like to say that some of my old show notes are here.
Oh, please do. Yes.
You know, this is from something that I did, like Powerball and being beat up over Kevin Holly's shit. And where is Chuck? And then you evidently wrote on my notes that I saw my dad nude and liked what I saw.
That was Philbert actually came in the studio.
I did not.
That was Philbert.
I did not. And then I put something like blow their ass wide, and he put I'll blow their ass wide open. And I don't, Philbert, if you're still listening, this kind of shit is not acceptable in the Kevin Holly Show studio. I'm just letting you know, so.
I agree. I chastised him for that. And I don't know how you got those.
This on my notes.
I know, Kevin, actually what happened downstairs is they left those vehicles with all their trailers and all that spooky shit right downstairs, and they drove off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alert the press.
It was pretty freaky.
Breaking news.
No, seriously, if you look at some of the shit they left behind.
Riveting.
That's why Jay and I came up here and said, if we're going to die, we might as well die with family and friends.
Dignity.
Did they have 55-gallon drums on the back of the trailer?
I'm telling you, sweetheart, it was spooky as shit.
I think there were bodies in the back of that trailer. I think it was a mortuary service.
I know it was. I saw the van, dude. Of course it was.
Oh, that's disgusting. Really?
Kevin, they got landscape trailers attached with boxes up there. You tell me that there's a gazillion bodies.
Is that like a
downstairs.
hearse or something where they use a landscape
Yeah.
trailer?
No, they rented that trailer for probably other reasons.
we can get more on there.
So if you have sex with a guy and he's dead, you're a homosexual necrophiliac.
Hell no.
Yeah, I would imagine that. Yes, you
Homosexual
are.
necrophiliac.
A homosexualiac.
Homosexualac?
A necrophiliac.
In street language,
Okay,
you're
how
a
would
sick
you touch him and you
motherfucker.
just jerk off on him.
That's
Chuck.
That's totally fine.
Is that like Cookie or something like that?
Oh, wow, Lori knows that game. Uh-oh, what's this all about? Oh, yeah, we're about to end the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are running out of time. Oh, Chuck, what's this? Your favorite song tonight?
Squirting monkeys?
Squirting Monkeys, really?
Jerry Southern, you better go now.
No, we got a
Jay's
couple
out of the
minutes.
house and dropping the mic.
Come on, Chuck.
Jerry Southern.
No, I'm already here.
Holly, like that song? You ever hear it, Holly?
You mean Lori?
Over.
What's that?
That's not Uber.
We call her Ollie.
Kevin,
Jerry Sutherland?
plug our
Did I
Uber,
call her
buddy.
Holly? I meant Lori.
What was that?
Okay.
Jerry Southern,
Yeah,
you better go now.
Plug Pat over here, man, for Uber.
Kevin, plug.
Have you heard it?
No.
Play it, Kevin, please.
I would be happy to play that for you, Pops. You know why? Because I love you, man. And you're not my grandpa, you're my friend. And you
Everybody
like this
call-
song? I'll play it for you.
Call Pat in Newport Richie area for all your Uber needs.
The Kevin Holly Show official Uber driver. Pat shit crazy.
They can just call me through the.
Sure they can.
So what do we got to do?
Give him his fucking phone number.
No, just go on Uber and look for Pat in Newport Richie, right? No, do you have like a code name like Pat Man?
Give him a pig.
There's no way to designate.
I don't know.
You can't pick an Uber driver?
But you can't pick your nose. And your
No.
friends. But not your relatives.
Not your friend's nose. Now, hold on a second. Let's go back to Uber real quick. Now, Patrick, if you wanted to, you had a regular customer, they could just text you and then you could set up the app, right?
No, it would be pointless.
Why?
Because I could be in freaking Sarasota. I don't
But
know where I'm going to
what if you know that person gets off work every day at the same time?
Then I would have to kill my day.
That
not
ain't
do
you better
anything
go
for
now.
like an hour before they.
But what if they paid you top
I
dollar?
could pick up the next person I could pick up.
No, I guess it is.
60 miles away.
Hold on. You know what you're hearing right now? You're hearing Jerry Southern, You Better Go Now, with Darth Vader in the background. Listen.
Wouldn't play. That devil was. He'd follow me around, build me up, tear me down.
Now, this girl's got some pipes. What is this?
Let me turn off Vader. Let me turn the Lord Vader off real quick. It's actually 10 hours of Darth Vader breathing that I've got loaded up right now. We can just have that go for 10 straight hours.
Oh, you know somebody created that for some wacky sex.
I know darn well he'll been
Why would somebody
man.
create that if they weren't into it, man?
I don't know, but it smells like feet, garbage, and sweat up in here right now.
Oh my god, I used to pay money for that.
This smells like Chuck up in here. Homeless Chuck in the
That ain't
house.
Jerry Southern.
Yeah, it is. Listen.
Uh-oh, Lorri B is tagging in. Lorri B is tagging in. You have to put your smile kid in, Kevin.
Wow.
That doesn't look like Jerry Sutherland.
Wow, the chat room is electric right now. That does not look like Jerry Southern. It's Darth Vader still. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not, if it's her, it's not, you better go now.
Yes, it is, Pops. Look.
Got me on the run again. When he sings that
Jerry Southern, man.
song, I just gotta tag along with that old devil call.
That's not the same song I want.
She's saying that we better go because we got 46 seconds left on the Kevin Holly Show. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to us again on the on the TuneIn Radio app via the IRN. Search IRN on TuneIn Radio and check us out on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Fridays. 8 a.m. Morning Drive, Jaybird. They put us on 8 a.m. on Fridays now. Awesome. IRNbroadcast.com. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of the week. We will be back.
The average American visits about 7 different websites before booking a hotel.
Oh, disaster at the end of the show here. Disaster at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Show. I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure. And be sure